Chat, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Cheese with the first. Welcome in, Cheese. Welcome in, Schmeckles. Welcome in, Noah. Been messing around with Rune Giant and Gob Giant. Dude, Rune Giant is like... I know as a card, it's like not meta. It's like not good, but like Rune Giant's fun, man. I played the hell out of Rune Giant when it first dropped. Rune Giant is so fun. It's just not a good win condition, unfortunately. But like, I don't know, for just like silly brews, I really like it. Give me 5 seconds. Gotta get my hair tie. I don't know why I'm so obsessive compulsive about having a hair tie on my wrist when I start stream. But I don't know. It's really fun, yeah, but on release, I don't think I hated a meta deck more. I mean, that's so fair, dude. That's so fair. Going good. How about you? It's going all right. It's going all right. Kind of a boring day for me. Not gonna lie. It was like, I did a lot of editing and then just kind of like sat at my desk, stared into space. What's up, New Zealander? I do love the Void. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Plan for today. Actually, plan for this week while I'm at it. You know what? Let me let people filter in because it seemed, you know, I started stream ever so slightly early. I do have somewhat big plans for this week, but I'll let people filter in before I spoil all of those. But I hope everybody's weekend went well, you know? Also been crafting decks, God, for Warhammer. Huge. Tonight in League, I bowled better than I ever have before. 244, 237, and 278 for a 759 series and 253 average. Huge. I haven't bowled in so long, man. I was never like the GOAT at bowling, but I used to frequent bowling quite a bit. I used to go like pretty much every weekend. And it was alright. It was fun. I'm trying to get them on Barb Hut perk. They just unlocked it. That's huge. The Yap King is back. Word, what's up, Shock? What's up, William? The Yap King. Man, if I could ever have a title to be recognized by, dude, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Have you played any Silk Song yet? No, I still have to play OG Hollow Knight, and I want to do that before I even like touch or look at Silk Song. I do plan on, it's on the agenda. I'm gonna start playing Hollow Knight again, because the other game that I've been like deep in for a long time is Dark Souls Remastered, and this past weekend I'm like on the doorstep of beating the game. I just have to beat the final boss, and that's it. Otherwise, I've beaten every boss in that game, which has taken forever. I've been playing that off and on since like January. But you know, it's a long game. It's a long game. It's not that long, but like still.
Ads go away, come again next month.
Luna with the Prime, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. An existence with a 3-stream streak. Currently stuck in stream lag. Hell, I'm sorry, man. What's up, Jeezy? I'm the highest level Helldiver in my whole family, and I got my deck as the second highest because we've been staying up until like 2 in the morning playing it. Bro, I haven't, yeah, your level. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I haven't played Helldivers in so long. I know I've said this in multiple streams. Every time it gets brought up, but I haven't played it in like forever. I was like a relatively high level though. I have like 60 hours in Helldivers. I was gonna say 70 hours. Close enough. New Helldivers update hates my computer. Yeah, I remember you saw that, or I remember you said that. I'm way behind you in Dark Souls, but Silksong and Hollow Knight are such amazing games. No offense to FromSoft. I want to play the whole FromSoft series, but man, any like RPGs are just like, especially since I post daily, so I always have to do like editing work, and then I stream every day, and then I just, you know, just natural like life stuff. I don't like RPGs because they feel like so much game for so little time, whereas like something like Clash Royale or like even Balatro, I can invest time into at my convenience. But like RPGs like Dark Souls, or not even RPGs, but just like longer like story-esque games like Dark Souls, like Hollow Knight and Silksong and all that kind of stuff. Like you can't put like 20 minutes into one of those games and then just like set it down, which I don't know. It's like a double-edged sword, because investing like yesterday I had literally nothing going on the whole day, so I probably played Dark Souls for like 4 hours yesterday. That's a peak gaming experience when you're able to do that. But like, dude, the amount of times that I'm able to do that, and I'm not even that busy. I don't know how people who have like, you know, full on like jobs and families and stuff like that play RPGs. It's kind of crazy. But I don't know. Anyway. Excuse me. I love how Helldivers successfully showed how badass government propaganda could be. Absolutely. Hello, Gato. Welcome in. Okay. Plan for the day. So first off, we gotta talk about Modded Monday. Okay. First, that's gonna be the opening theme for today's stream. We gotta talk about Modded Monday. So I posted a YouTube poll. I'm gonna pull it up on stream probably. Just to, you know, give people context. Not that a lot is necessarily needed, but like I digress. Outside of like the daily Joker poll and etc. and so on that I posted a YouTube poll today. If my window cap can work. Yeah, here we go. Posted a YouTube poll today that was essentially, it was this question right here, this one. Are you a bigger fan of modded or gold stake Balatro content? And a lot of people said gold stake. Not too many people said modded. It was just over a quarter of people who responded said modded. And when I go into the comments, I'm not going to sit here and read all of them on stream, but essentially the consensus in the comments is gold stake normally, but if you can do balanced, oh no, my recommended, no. If you do balanced, like gold stake modded, that would be kind of cool. And I asked that question because I was editing. Okay, now I've gone. Okay, I screwed up like all of my tabs. But I asked that question in a poll while I was editing last week's Modded Monday. And aside from like last week's Modded Monday was kind of a weird stream for a myriad of reasons. There was a lot of weird stuff about last week's Modded Monday. But the main thing was like, dude, I was editing the video, and like every time we play Modded Monday, I love interacting with just the vast library of Jokers, right? I love the fact that I can just comb through all of these pages and pages and pages and pages of pages of Jokers. And I like that, I like the Vanilla Plus-esque Jokers where it's not like cryptid, where one Joker can just like pop off on its own, right? I really like that about Modded Monday. And I thought that Modded Monday would be a fun series where like, oh, we could like attempt to go for like C++, but like modded, because going for C++ was kind of fun. And like now there's a bunch of more Jokers to do C++ with. And obviously we would never have gotten there because there's like almost 1,000 Jokers in the mod pack, and I plan on adding more mods. But essentially what I'm getting at is it was not as fun as I thought it would have been. I don't know how you guys looked at the Modded Monday streams, but for me, having to even with all of the new content that the mods add, like the new Jokers and the new consumables and etc. and so on, having to go back to White Stake on Modded Monday was so annoying. I like, unless I'm playing multiplayer, because multiplayer, you're like, when you're playing against somebody, you're trying to min-max the seed, so there's like, it's still competitive, right? But vanilla White Stake, regardless of how many Jokers you have available to you, dude, every Modded Monday stream for me, my brain was off. And like you could probably tell rewatching the VODs, you could probably tell watching the streams. Like I'm not even trying in any of the Modded Monday runs, and that's not how I like to play Balatro. I like experiencing, again, all of the modded content in one pack and etc. and so on. But I hate just having free runs, so to speak. White Stake is absolutely horrid, in my opinion. So, again, as long as chat is all right with it, gonna be doing a little bit of a Modded Monday rebrand. The Modded Monday profile is... I'm not gonna reset it just yet in case my chat just decides to revolt. But the Modded Monday profile is probably not going to make a reappearance, and what I'm instead kind of inclined to do is to just... I have this fully unlocked modded profile here, 100% collection. I've interacted with it, like, not at all, so there's like 0% completion, but I have 100% of the collection. And I'm thinking we just run high stakes because, you know, people know me as like the gold stake guy. I try to win streak and stuff like that. I like using my brain. I like that's like the connection that I'm trying to make here. I like using my brain. You know, the more jokers and stuff is funny, so I also love having just, like, again, pages of jokers to sift through and a bunch of new content to interact with. But at the bottom line, I like playing this game as a puzzle game, right? So I was thinking we just rebrand Modded Monday into a day that we set aside and we play some high stakes modded. So we're gonna use the same mod pack and etc. and so on. Multiplayer, I didn't double check, but multiplayer I don't think works still. It hasn't been updated to my knowledge. And multiplayer on this particular version with for all of these mods to play nicely, we need 827 Steam modded, and multiplayer just insta crashes the game on 827 Steam modded because it's not like the build for ranked. So I think it does that on purpose. I don't know, but that's just my speculation. So multiplayer content is still dead. We still don't have access to like cocktail deck and stuff like that, very unfortunately. But the rest of everything should be completely fine. So we're gonna do some high stakes modded today. Probably I'm just gonna do the highest stake possible, which is Diamond Stake. Which is added by the Lost Edition mod. And I'll go through the other stakes because there are three other stakes, added by Bunko. So probably I'll just do the highest stake. If it gets annoying, we could maybe demote it to gold. But I feel like, you know, the increased difficulty of the higher stakes added by the mods is kind of counteracted by the fact that, you know, even though it's still on a vanilla plus power level as a whole, some of these mods add some pretty nutty shit, right? So I feel like playing Diamond Stake probably will be... It's going to be an adjustment, obviously, because I'm not going to be familiar with, like, 3/4 of the jokers. Actually, more than that. But, like, still, I feel like it would probably be fine just to play on the highest stake. We are excited. Chat's not paying attention. Chat is... I don't know what chat's doing, but Twitch chat's not paying attention. Anyway. What's the texture you used for the cats? Not Bust Glumbus. Not Bust Glumbus? It's still the Glumbus mod. The Glumbus mod got a... If you're talking about, like, these jokers, and, like, these jokers, it's still the Glumbus mod. It got an update. So join my Discord, or if you can come over to the Twitch, there's a command here for the Glumbus Discord server. I would highly recommend the Glumbus mod. Okay, YouTube is saying don't say hi to us, Twitch. We don't like you. Damn. Where can I find the main menu music remix? I don't know if you can find it in isolation, and I kind of want to reach out to the mod dev because... Jacob with the follow, welcome in. I kind of want to reach out to the mod dev because, like, I don't really care that much about the OST. The OST for this mod is fire, but what I more care about is if I go to options, customize deck, I want to be able to use the custom face cards in like multiplayer, right? I want to be able to, when I play multiplayer, or even if I just like am vanilla gold stake win streaking, I want to be able to see Silksong, PvZ, Inscription, and Elden Ring and or Minecraft, right? So I kind of want to reach out to him and just be like, hey, can we get these in isolation? Pretty please. So maybe I'll do that. We'll see though. Anyway, Shock, I'm wondering if I should start fresh with my mod because I have a new direction I want to go with it, and I feel like none of my previous jokers really fit. Exactly what Schmeckles said. I would say, like, keep it, you know. I would say keep the old stuff just in case you do want to come back to it at some point. But if you're, you know, if you have a new direction mod-wise that you want to go into, yeah, I would say 100% just, you know, go in that direction. If you're passionate about a second mod, make a second mod, dude. Gotta have ideas and you gotta have the energy. I have the art and that's all that matters. Yeah. All right, anyway. So, again, Modded Monday rebrand. We are going to be playing high stakes. High stakes. Modded. This is gonna be, there's gonna be some growing pains, obviously, because I'm not gonna know, you know, all of the ins and outs. So probably we're not gonna be doing any like win streaking or anything, but still. What I'm going to ask chat right now, both chats, is I know probably not everybody, there's an immense amount of decks, and I still have to install that one thing. I completely forgot what it's called, but I still need to install like the modded deck manager thing. In fact, I might do that right now if somebody gives me the name of it just before we get into it. But either look out, Billy Badass over here is going to play Red Stake. Hello. What I'm going to ask chat is, do we want to, the deck organization mod? Yes, yes, yes. I'm getting distracted. What I'm going to ask chat is, do we want to vote on, do we just want to like shout out some decks that we want to play in chat? Or I have a randomizer pulled up with every single deck that I have access to. So we could do it where chat just like screams at me to play a specific deck and I can just play that specific deck. Or I can just spin a big ass wheel of all the decks and whatever it lands on will be the first thing that we start with. Discuss. Galder is the mod. I'm going to throw y'all into the void so that I can install Galder real quick, because otherwise combing through all the decks is going to be very annoying. So give me 5 seconds and, like I said, discuss amongst yourselves. Okay. That took not long at all, so hopefully you can get out of the void. Blue deck. I have absolutely no idea what most decks are. Do we want to just run a poll in Twitch real quick? Here, I'll run a poll in Twitch. YouTube, if you're on YouTube, come over to Twitch and you can vote on the poll. Sorry, I can't run polls on YouTube. I'm not discriminating. YouTube is, because they don't allow me to my knowledge. What deck? Random chat decides. Okay. Quick 2-minute poll. Quick 1-minute poll. Everybody just vote instantly after I drop this. Here we go. Here we go. Poll is live. Poll is live. Vote. Do we want to do random deck, or do we want chat to just yell at me? Excuse me. Also, I think I might be getting sick, which is very not bueno. Not gonna lie. But whatever. There's a random deck button in Galder. Oh, really? I just made bro, 10 minutes before stream started, I made a big wheel with all the decks on it. Okay, that's... Oh yeah, there's just literally a random deck button. Well, that's awkward. That's awkward, isn't it? Yo, Galder's actually fire. Wait, what? Yo, this is... Who just played this? This is actually sick. Or who made this? This is actually insane. This is so cool. The wheel is sillier and more interactive. Yeah, I guess. Okay, random deck 1 by 1 vote. Chat, do we want to spin the wheel, or do we just want to hit the button? Aramel, my beloved. Yeah, this is a fantastic mod. Shout out to the creator here. Spin it. I got you. Lay with the follow. Welcome in. Spin is more content. Okay. New poll? I'm not gonna make a new poll. We'll just spin the wheel. Okay. Let me pull that John up. Okay. Bang. Window capture. All right, spinning the wheel. This will be for the first run of the night. Probably going to play on the highest stake, like I said. That's one of my favorite vanilla decks, actually. Magic deck. Yo, I actually love that. Wait, that's hype. I know it's not a modded deck, so probably people are going to be sad, but that's... I'm cool with that. That's one of my favorite decks of all time. Editor add a dramatic drum roll. Hell yeah. All right, Magic. Magic. Diamond Stake. Okay, how do I... Okay. Magic. Diamond. Okay. I love Magic best deck. I don't think it's the best, but it's one of the better ones. Magic deck's growing on me, man. Okay. Jamble action. 2-minute jamble up. I'm going to wait a little bit before I get into the game because, you know, it's high stakes modded. It's high stakes modded, so probably there's a chance that I just die in Ante 1, but we'll see. I love Galder's representation of how stake effects literally stack on top of each other. Dude, that's such a fun animation. I could literally just sit in this menu and do this all day. That's so fun. That's so sick. 2 points go. All right. Let's get crack-a-lackin', shall we? Bro said Ghost deck is third best deck for real. We win this. Hello? It's fun encrypted, which adds like 20 stakes above gold. It's the most fun part about those stakes. Can you go over the new stakes? I don't watch mods often. Oh, I meant to do that. That's my bad, chat. Kind of forgot that happens. My bad. Well, more time for the poll. There's 12 points on me winning and 1,000 on me dying. Yeah, that, you know, any other night I'd crash out, but on a modded super high stakes run, that makes sense. I promise you guys will be out of the void in a segundo here. Hello, video game. Hello, video game. Hello, video game. Okay, let me just go over them in this menu, and then we'll go into the same seed here. What does Diamond Stake do again? So I'm gonna go over the new stakes. So there's a bunch of new stakes added by Bunko, and then there's one added by Lost Edition. So the Bunko stakes all add extra stickers. So like Eternal, Perishable, Rental, Bunko adds 3 more of those types of stickers. So there's Cyan Stake, which adds Scattering Jokers, which when you remove a Scattering Joker, so like if it gets destroyed or if you sell it, it destroys a random adjacent Joker. This is horrible. But it's actually like not that bad, because if you find like a win condition or something with this, then it's like it's stickerless because you're never selling it anyway. So this one's actually not that bad. I thought this one was going to be horrible, but the more I play this, the more I realize it's actually not that terrible. Pink Stake adds Hindered Jokers. Also not that bad. They stay in place until the end of the round when you sell them. So like if you sell them in the shop, you can't replace anything with them until the next shop. But like if you sell something in the blind, it doesn't matter at all. So these are actually, there's times where it matters. Like if you need to pivot mid-round or like in the shop, then it matters. But usually this is like fine. There's Magenta Stake. This is horrible. This is by far the worst sticker in that Bunko adds. This is terrible. This is a reactive sticker, which debuffs the Joker every ante until you skip a blind. By and large, the worse than even Gold Stake, dare I say. By far, maybe even worse than Blue Stake. This just means essentially if a Joker has this sticker, you're just never buying it ever in high stakes. This is terrible. And then there's Gold Stake, which is base game, and then Lost Edition adds the very highest stake, which is Diamond, which is all of the other stakes except now instead of going to ante 8, we go to ante 10. So that's like the most difficult edition of all of the stakes, in theory. reactive stickers are still like way worse, but it is what it is. Okay. Those are all the new stakes. Anyway, let's continue. Hopefully this doesn't crash again. No, I didn't think so, but like maybe. Boss is Pillar. That's annoying, but it should be okay. Speed tag we're not interested in. Let's go next. Yo, the Silk Song is actually fire. That's actually base Hollow Knight, I'm pretty sure. Also no spoilers for Silk Song for obvious reasons. Probably we continue to go for the hearts. Probably we're going to need 2 to 3 hands here because we have the 3 and the 2 here. So we found the flush, but this very much doesn't win. So, okay. Pair of 5s should wrap this up. Do we have another flush? No, we have 4 to a flush. That's fine. Spider-Man dies at the end of Silk Song. Sorry, guys. Can you refund the Jamba so I can rebet with my new knowledge of how cooked you are? Oh, yeah. Actually, I will refund the Gamba because I didn't explain new stakes before Gamba. So actually, chat, new Gamba, I'm going to make it 1 minute. So bet your channel points very, very quickly, very fast. Bet them right now. But yeah. Go for new Jamba now that you know. Now that you know higher stakes. So Teddy Ursa is actually like kind of incredible because it's just a better red card. When it's just Teddy Ursa, it's a worse red card. But when it evolves, it turns into a red card where when you skip, not only does it gain the 3 molt, but it gives you an item. And then when that evolves, you get an item with polychrome on top of that. So they either sell for more, or when you use said item, they give you a one-time use times 1.5 molt, which is actually like not that insignificant, but it's rental, so probably we're not taking it. And then Drunkard is like fine if we're doing discard builds, but this has no synergy right now, so probably we're not taking the Drunkard either. There's a rare skip, but I think with the myriad of different stickers on the Jokers, probably a rare skip. I think in base gold stake, rare skip is already super not worth. But since there's such like bun stickers that we can run into in diamond stake and modded high stakes, probably the rare skip is even less not worth. So let's just go into the Buffoon. We have reactive popcorn, so this is debuffed unless we skip. So maybe we're taking the rental skip anyway. Or we have Eternal Rental Neon Joker, which is terrible. Playing cards gain Fluorescent when enhanced, which just means they can't be like debuffed or whatever. So this doesn't matter. We don't want this to be eternal. And this is perishable, which we don't care about because popcorn is always perishable, but it's also debuffed. So we're either skipping and just going raw dogging big blind, or we're taking this popcorn and then we're taking rare skip, which probably we're not getting like any value out of. But we'll see. Law of diminishing returns on this Jamble. Wait, I didn't even see what the Jamble ended up being. 1.1k on locked in, 28k on we're cooked. That's crazy. Reactive tag when Fluorescent walks in. Well, yeah, on Jokers, that's pretty sick. But this just gives it to cards, which is ass. So I don't think this matters enough, especially with it being rental. It's first run of the night. Probably I'll just take this and then we can skip for the rare tag. I could take this Teddy Ursa, but this Teddy Ursa is not doing anything, so there's kind of no point to take it and then sell it in the blind. I think raw dogging on Magic for another shop is better. We could. Debuffed also still sells for $2. I mean, like, I want to take the rare tag because it's funny and it also gives us a free win on the boss blind, but like also rare tag is literally a nothing burger. Yeah, maybe we just raw dog the blind. I have a 2-pair at best. Otherwise, I can go for the flush. Probably I do that. I can go for another flush. Yeah, pair at best. Probably we're going to need like 3 to 4 hands to win, which is kind of stinky. Can you double skip all antes, please? No. Absolutely not. Okay, flush into 2-pair into 2-pair maybe. We have 3 copies of these 2 and then 1 copy of you and 2 copies of you, so probably I cycle to 6. Another 2-pair wins. Pair of faces wins. We get the 2-pair. Sure. Can't believe Shock hates :3. That's crazy. I'm so delayed. Sag. All right, 5 clams. Okay, both of these are phenomenal. Honestly, okay. Normal gold stake, I would highly advise against what I'm about to do. Normal gold stake, this probably doesn't pay off ever. Modded high stakes, when there's so many of these garbage stickers that we can find on Jokers, probably ripping the triple judgment here and popping all of our fools, because judgment guarantees that the Joker is stickerless. Even if we get like kind of trashy Jokers, for the early game, it's probably completely fine because they're all going to be stickerless. So again, like regular gold stake, I think this is a terrible play, but maybe in diamond stake, we just rock the triple judgment here. Okay, so what are we working with? We have a glutinous Joker. We all know what that does. Crop circles from Bunko. This is another glutinous Joker, but it says base suits. This just doesn't affect like wild cards, or if you have like smeared, it doesn't affect spades. And then 8s give an additional 2, and queens, 10s, 9s, and 6s give an additional 1. This is a very weak Joker, but I actually love this. The flavor on this is really nice. And then village. Common Jokers each give +5 molts. So I'm assuming this works like baseball card, and if this works like baseball card, then this debuffed popcorn actually gives us 5 molt, which is kind of sick. Also, something that I just noticed, unless Joker display is messing up, which it's not, it looks like if something is debuffed, its perishable tag doesn't go away, which like is kind of intuitive, and I don't even really know why I shouted that out, but like maybe if you're skipping anyway, there's something there. I don't know why I shouted that out, honestly. That probably doesn't matter, but like still. And then Thunderstone. Thunderstone is just, it's deck crowding, but it's deck crowding with gold cards. So honestly, I think Thunderstone, it like pays for itself in theory. It costs $1 because you're only guaranteed one of the gold cards in your hand. But it adds 2 gold cards, and it adds 2 gold cards of a rank that you care about. So like probably we just take the Thunderstone for econ here. And then we can go into the pillar. These are all commons as well, right? Yeah. So we have pretty much the guaranteed win here. So probably we're making face cards with our Thunderstone. So I guess we just go for the super discard. I could make queens since they work best with crop circles. Probably that's what I'm going to do. Okay, we get the clubs queen and a diamonds queen. They're both gold. We'll try and find that, John. We do not find them. I think pair wins? Yeah, okay. Yo, this village was actually like a crazy pickup from those judgments. Slay the Joker's not working? Is it really not? It was earlier. I literally just tested it. Bro. I literally tested it at the beginning of stream. Why is it not working? Hello? Wait, that's actually so cringe. I literally had my collection open at the beginning of stream just to test it. Wait, let me open it again. Because it's not even working on, like, Glutinous Joker. Did you turn Slay the Jokers on? Yeah. What's the title about? What's special this time? We're just doing high stakes because the consensus is I thought the modded Monday like profile was boring because white stake is boring. So I've just opted to go for high stakes from this point forward for modded Monday. Anyway. Afflictions, appreciate the lurk. What mod is this? This is a lot of mods. Also, welcome in PVV. Can I, like... Bro, why is it... It's... Yeah, it's literally... I don't know, bruh. Okay. I'll worry about that in a second. Joldine? If it's perishable, probably is not worth it. However, this buys for $5 and sells for $2. So in theory, if we get this to re-trigger a singular gold card, this pays for itself, which is pretty cool. Triquetra is, I don't know if I said that right. Triquetra, maybe it's Spanish. Triquetra. This is like a pretty good gold stake win con, I would say, or pretty good high stakes win con, I would say. It's diamond stake, man. I gotta stop saying gold stake. This is a pretty decent win con, but it's perishable, so probably we don't care. Grabber voucher is also very nice. What is our boss? The head is our boss. That's completely fine. This Joldine also works with the village. Gives us an extra 5 molt, so probably we just take the Joldine and then try and find our gold. Go next. We find the gold, so Joldine pays for itself. Let's sack a couple discards here to see if we can't find the other Jold. We do find the other Jold. Probably I shipped the 2 pair here, just for the optimal molt from everything. Nice. And Joldine has given us $6 extra, so we're completely chilling now. Joldine has paid for itself. We have a Scattering Drowsy times 0.2 molt per unique planet card used this round. Honestly, it's scattering, which makes me a little nervous about it because scattering jokers destroy stuff. So if we ever pivot out of this, we're kind of sad. But like, what does Hypno do? This holds Trance and gives you times 0.25 molt per unique planet card used. That's honestly not that bad of a molt scaler. Maybe since it's like, if we're not pivoting out of this, then we can treat this as though it's stickerless, and maybe just because it's stickerless, we always want to buy this, because it's like not a terrible molt scaler, and also like, you know, what if we get a card sharp later and it's hindered or some shit? That would just be catastrophic. Let's go in the Mega Spectral first, because Mega Spectral we're probably always expecting value out of. Ecto is fine if we're playing like pairs or something like that, but I'm not super certain if the pair meta is going to hold up on Diamond Stake where we need to go to ante 10, so we're going to put a pin in that. But also we're probably not Ectoing anyway because probably none of these are like endgame jokers, so I wouldn't care to have any of these negative anyway. So probably it's never Ecto. And then Incantation and Familiar just kind of crowd the deck, so probably it's not either of those. There's always the chance that like Familiar or Incantation gives us gold cards, but probably the deck crowding is not worth it. Especially with all the new enhancements in the mods, probably our chances of getting a gold card are slim to none. So probably we're just taking a Revenant and then going next. We'll put Revenant on like one of these 10s. And then probably we just skip. What's the most amount of money that we could reasonably assume to get out of Dawnstone? If we play like a flush, maybe like $8. That's still decent econ. Let's pick up a Dawnstone, and then let's sell this Popcorn, pick up this Drowsy. And probably I can reasonably go next. We could pick up this Celestial Pack, but I think just going next here is completely fine. What is chat yapping about, bro? Hello? I have no idea what chat's yapping about. Okay. What does the tag on Drowsy do? If we sell it, it destroys a random adjacent joker. Or if it gets removed, it's not even necessarily if we sell it. So the stuff with this sticker you just like never pivot out of. But if it's a X-Molt scaler, it's probably fine. Chat is yapping more than you this stream? Yeah, genuinely. I didn't even yap that much in the grand scheme of things. I got you with the Hydrate. Appreciate you. We could toss this 3 of a kind right away. That gives us $6 on the Dawnstone. The Dawnstone cost us $4. Or did it cost us $3? I don't remember. I think it cost us $3. No, it's an item card. It cost us $4, no? Regardless, any kind of money that we can make off of that is not terrible. Probably we could go for a clubs or diamonds flush here. and get a bit more money. Maybe we go for the clubs since it's since we have crop circles and glutinous joker. Maybe a clubs flush gets us out in one. We have the clubs flush, but I'd love to keep that gold card in hand, so let's toss a few more. We have a huge straight, but probably we just want the flush because the flush is more mult with crop circles and glutinous anyway. And also if we play the straight, we can't keep the gold card. So let's shift this. Dawnstone's going to trigger, and now this is essentially an $8 temperance since we played a flush. And then we re-trigger that gold with Goldine. Cool, cool. Better question, what do? We do nothing, we're just focuses imagination. Hello? We are making him think he has an audience. We are all in his head. He doesn't even have internet in Wyoming. I'm not even in Wyoming. Hello? Okay, let's crack the Dawnstone for $8. Let's get out for 10. We have a Dartling Gunner. I don't know the exact stats on this because there's not like a modded wiki page for the Bloons mod as far as I know, and I don't think Amphi is in chat either. But I'm assuming this is just like chip print from Bunko, where it just gives a random amount of chips from X range to Y range. Oh, there's Amphi. 0 to 150. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that is a slightly worse chip print, but like 150 on a high roll is still not bad. We don't have any chips jokers, and this is also a common joker, so maybe we could slot this in. Or we have Quantum Triple Shot, which is... it gets re-triggered, which probably we don't care about the re-trigger because we only have 3 slots anyway, and this gives me three tarot cards. If Poker Hand is a 3 of a kind 3 times. Well, if this re-triggers, it's giving us 3 tarot cards, and then we don't have any more room. So this is a really nice tarot generator, but probably we don't care about that whatsoever because we just don't have the slots to support it. Like, we care about the initial effect. We don't care about the quantum, is what I should say. Dartling Gunner, I'm also just now realizing is scattering. And probably we are rotating out of like every chip joker, probably, especially since this is the equivalent of like a misprint. Probably I would always want to rotate out of this. So even though we do kind of need chips right now, probably I'm never taking this. Fuck this shit, I'm grabbing ice cream. Bro said like balala. Hello. We could take triple shot. Probably we're not playing that many 3 of a kinds though, because the only cards that we've made copies of are gold. So we could take this, but probably it's not worth it. I think let's just open both of these. Is this is into boss blind? Probably we open Arcana pack into taking grabber. Lust is instantaneous $8, or we can make bonus cards or tower. Probably we don't need a rock. I did just say we need chips, but we don't need them right now. And if I take this lust, then I can take the voucher without going into, or without going below interest threshold. And maybe with an extra hand, we don't need the chips even more. I could play the straight. Probably this doesn't win. Let's ship it. And then we can try and get more gold in our hand. Okay, so now pretty much next anything that I play wins. So let's just use both of our discards, try and find our gold. We find 1 gold. Let's play the 2 pair. Do you think that Local Thunk could sue Blue Bell for stealing his idea? Ice cream? Yeah, probably. I feel like it's a fairly open and shut case, man. $13. We have the Drowsy, so even though I am like pretty damn sure that we're not playing straights, probably we always want the Saturn card. And then also the Psychic Energy makes our X-Molt Scaler much more powerful, and again, if we're not planning on pivoting out of him, then probably we just want him to be as powerful as possible. So I'll take the Psychic Energy as well. It's only a marginal difference, but maybe when he's evolved, it'll be much better. I could take the voucher and a pack. I could take both packs and a reroll, but then I probably wouldn't be able to buy anything. So probably right now it's either reroll or voucher or packs. I think I am more concerned with the packs. I could take a water energy for Goldeen. I don't think that even works. It doesn't. I could sell something and Pokeball. Probably I'm not doing that. King's Rock I don't think matters at all here. And then Thick Club is kind of bad. This is kind of a stinker of a pack. I guess this is reusable, so maybe we could do this. This also gives us chips. So, like, if we're in desperate need for some chips, we can just take this. And then let's open the Celestial pack. We already used a Saturn card, so it's either going to be Jupiter or Uranus here. Let's go Uranus. Excuse me. I ordered a Yappuccino and instead my server started speaking traditional Chinese and then tried to convince me to turn pink. Hello? Is the new part just everything is unlocked? Yes. Go next. Because if we reroll there, we're going to be going down to, what, $27? And then to dodge going below interest, we can only spend $2 on something. And consumables are worth $3, so literally nothing except rentals in the shop are worth $2 or less. So probably we just always go next there. We have essentially a polychrome in our lineup, which is pretty nice. This gets me like no molt outside of the village. So maybe let's just do this for extra chips, and then we can hit him with one of these and see how much just a regular pair scores me. Regular pair, 1,300. That's with increased chips. Probably I'm just going to continue playing like clubs flushes for right now, since we have the glutinous and the crop circles. We miraculously hit both of our gold cards, so probably this flush wins, and then we get $6 extra. Okay. Pair plus flush wins against boss. This evolves. Now, what I'm curious about is, does this evolve before it debuffs? And if it evolves, does the perishable reset, or does it just evolve and then debuff? Because if it evolves and then debuffs, that's kind of cringe. But if this evolves and then the perishable counter resets, or maybe it's just not perishable, I doubt. No, that's not the case, because that's not how it works in Gold Stake. But I'm concerned with how that works, or I'm like curious about how that works. Let's go Arcana pack first. Priestess, we could maybe do. Priestess is probably pretty good value for Drowsy. There's only 2 hits that we don't like, which means that there's 7 that we do like, so probably we could do that. Also, the sooner that we get Drowsy to evolve, the sooner that he gets much better for molt scaling, but what I'm more concerned with is the sooner we get Trance, which is kind of phenomenal. Yeah, probably we just go Priestess here. Okay, we got 1 dud, but we can use that to block, and then we can just immediately pop the Pluto. Drowsy scales and gets closer to evolving. I can take the wheel and then do a reroll here. Duskstone gives me $20. Boomerang is more money, but it is scattering, so probably I don't want that. Let's go into the pocket pack, and then we can buy voucher. We could Terra Orb Drowsy, or we could just straight up Psychic Energy Drowsy, or probably the most consistent money that we're getting off of Dawnstone is $14 from a straight, which is not bad at all, but then we have to play a straight. We get $20 off of a straight, actually. I feel like I'm relatively econ stable. Let's maybe just go with the Psychic Energy here. I think Nomeo and Juliet would be better if it was Yuri and they removed the whole lawnmower arc. I'm sad that that's the one chat that I've read in the past, like, 20 minutes. English is my second language. I'm jealous of bilingual people, man. Genuinely. This is virtual packs appear in the shop 4 times more often. Actually, do we even want this voucher? I feel like virtual packs are maybe kind of stinky. I guess they're not because we have like gold cards, and if we have our blue seals, we could copy blue seals and then link them together. Maybe we just want to do that. Let's take this. English is also my second language. I've thought that was the case, but I don't remember what your first language was. Okay, let's go into the blind. Drowsy is considerably stronger here, so probably we're fine to win the blind. Let's... Ooh, not a great clubs flush angle. Let's maybe just ship a pair. This probably scores like no points. 728's not terrible. Let's, we have the gold card now. Let's just go for the clubs. One more for the clubs. I have the clubs. Is it worth cycling hands to find the gold? The other gold? Probably not. Especially if we're only cycling like 2 at a time because I want to keep this clubs flush. Also, no, clubs flush definitely wins, especially since we scaled Drowsy. Let's just ship this. My first language is Bangla? Bangla? I don't know what that is. I'm assuming Bangla. That's actually kind of sick. Okay, so this resets the perishable counter. That's kind of huge. Retrigger each gold card held in hand 2 times. So notably, what I'm thinking here is I want to evolve this Drowsy as fast as possible because this doesn't just retrigger the money, it retriggers the whole card. So if I can put the trance from evolving this into Hypno onto a gold card and then retrigger it with Sea King, we can just get a ton of pair levels. That's kind of what I'm looking at here. Stoker gains +3 chips when each card with a new suit or rank is scored. That's kind of interesting. Probably I don't care about that, but it's a little interesting. The American pronunciation is the first one. The correct pronunciation is closer to the second one. Got you. I went for an obelisk pivot. Hello. Let's go for the standard. We could maybe find more gold or just another blue seal. We get neither. Kind of cringe, but whatever. Cash drop is 15 bucks. Pop a wheel. Okay, we have polychrome crop circles now. That's interesting. Notably, I know this is going to mean nothing to people who haven't seen me play the Balloons mod, but the lake you can combine with another consumable, and then it essentially trades a consumable slot for a Joker slot. Maybe we want to take the lake here and just try and do that, because we have the extra Joker or the extra consumable slot starting out on Magic deck. And if we're trying to get to ante 10 from Diamond Stake, then maybe we just want the extra Joker slot. Chat is not watching stream at all. Yeah, no, this is the first time in a while where like chat is just not paying attention. It's a little funny. Let's take the cash drop for the blind, and then probably I sell the thick club and go for the lake, and we can go for the extra slot. If I reroll again, I'm going to be at 28 bucks, so I can afford 1 consumable. Oh wait, I want Mars. I forgot all about our Drowsy side quest. Okay, let's pop a Mars. Go next. Dr. House will see us now. That's kind of cringe, but it is what it is. Let's pop the cash drop. Probably want to play all low cards so that I don't accidentally play the Jold. Okay, now what's happening? Are we maybe assuming that this is a club? This has got to be a club, right? Yeah. So this is a club, so I guess we can just full discard now. Okay. Slight chance that I discarded gold there. Ship another high card. Okay, and then this is a club's flush, so probably we win here. Hopefully this card is our gold queen. Nice. Bro is more locked in for the modded runs than actual gold stake night. Hello? Is that because of your bug aids? You have lupus. I don't have lupus. Inferno Ring adds 1 meteor card to deck when blind is selected, and meteor cards are ×3 molt, destroys card, no rank or suit. So this essentially just adds a combination of stone and toast cards into our deck. Interesting. So here's the other thing that I wanted to bring up. Notably, I tested this before stream. Virtual packs we used to not be able to take because if we went into a virtual pack, it would draw a bunch of random cards to the top of the screen for some reason because of like a mod conflict with Steam modded. So the virtual pack, if we ever opened it, if we stayed inside of it for more than like 3 seconds, pause, would cause like catastrophic frame drops. I tested it before stream. It still causes the frame drops, but before when we took these, if we tried to main menu and then come back into the run to fix the frame drop, it would just crash the run. When I tried it before stream, that was not the case. The run didn't crash. So I'm going to take this right now and try and link our gold. Actually, is there even a point in linking our gold? We could link the gold and what else? I guess just stuff that we intend to gold. Probably I always link the gold here, though, or at least attempt to. I'm going to take this pack. There's always the chance that it's just like a mod conflict that crashes. So if I take this pack and it makes this run, like if it frame drops the run and we can't get back in without crashing, I will say Jambles are going to get refunded because that's not a definitive loss. That's just the mods being stupid. But we'll see what happens. Okay, we have this guy. Let me link. No, the gold, and then I guess just 2 kings because those are just like the most generically good cards. We'll link those guys. So now since these are linked, if we ever draw one of our gold cards, we will draw the other one and the 2 kings. I guess the frame drop's not actually that bad, but I'm more so going to test this for science, so I am going to go... The frame drop's actually not bad right now. I'm going to main menu and go back in, and if we crash, I'm going to cry because that means the run is just unfinishable. Okay, so they fixed that. Okay, that's good knowledge because now we can take virtual packs. Virtual packs are not just an immediate endgame button anymore, which is actually kind of huge for these high stakes because... Now, whenever we draw one of these gold cards, we're just guaranteed. With Sea King right now, we're guaranteed, like, infinite money. But even after Sea King dies, we're guaranteed a lot of money, so that's good. What was our boss here? The Claw. Discarded cards go back into the deck. I don't think that will end up mattering at all. I do kind of want to see the Meteor cards, but I just don't think I can, like, justify taking this. Just because this crowds the deck like far too much. Yippee Bunko mod, huge. Stopped procrastinating and actually got my ice cream. W chatter. Let's take the power pack. We don't get the pontoon. Probably we don't need any of these like X-Molt things or extra hands. So let's maybe just take the Thrive and bank on drawing our gold. Hardstone is cringe. Right Hook is actually a pretty good win con, but it's perishable, so probably we don't take that. Let's pop a wheel. Hits nope, we go next. Okay, we drew the gold. I can play a high card here. This might just be like a high card, like held in hand type of build. What is this song? The tune sounds familiar, but it seems remixed into some 90s Capcom rock and roll theme style. It's the Balatro main theme, but just like a remix for the mod that we're playing. Welcome Injustice. Probably we'll sell the Saturn card, and then when we play this hand, the Silver Seal gets retriggered. Or it gets discarded and we get an item card. Silver Seals are basically the Pokemon mods version of Purple Seals, for those who are maybe unfamiliar. Okay, so high card's giving me no points. That's unfortunate. Balatro, if it was rock and it's in 4/4, yeah. I'm gonna have like no chips is the thing here. This was kind of maybe a not so good idea, linking these cards. I might have to toss them just because I might die if I don't. Let's ship this. $2,000 points for shipping a club. Okay, that's doable. Okay, it is doable no more. Maybe I just ship the full house here. Let's pop this. Terra Orb. That energizes Drowsy, so I'm gonna pop that. Drowsy is now a ground type, but now they're fully energized. Okay, they're not fully energized. How does Terra Orb only... Does Terra Orb not energize things anymore? Am I just not reading this? Item cards. Terra Orb used to energize. Is it only a type changer now? Energize leftmost or select a Joker if it is already Earth type. Otherwise, turn it into that type. Oh. Cringe. Okay. Okay. My bad, my bad. Excuse me. Alright, well, let's play the full house. We're losing immense gold card money here, but I kind of need the points. Now that we have chips, though, this might just win. Yeah, that just wins. Okay, so I just need chips for, like, either pair or high card. I'd be satisfied with either. Maybe if we have these linked cards with no hand size, we just go high card. If played hand is a single 4, destroy it and earn $4. And then this evolves into... If played hand is a single 4, destroy it, earn $4, and this earns ×1 molt. Resets when boss is defeated. That's pretty cringe. Gains +6 chips when played hand contains a pair. That'd be... That's honestly, like, not bad. We could probably take this for early game and then just not care about it late game, but we'll see. Smiley face, I think, is always bad. Let's take the Mega Pocket Pack. We have a water energy that doesn't work with Seeking. I could go for the upgrade on more queens. Let's try and fix some cards real quick with the Firestone, or fix one card, I guess. And then, yeah, let's go for an upgrade. Bonus cards. Not terrible. I love Anti-4 being considered early game. I hate Diamond Stake. It happens. Existence with the Hydrate, I got you. Thank you. Maybe we take the Shepherd over the Glutinous. And then probably we're getting out of the village anyways, so like if we do end up having to sell the Shepherd, we could just sell it and have the village tank the hit. I don't hate that. Let's get into the Shepherd. That seems fine for early game while we're like kind of struggling for planet cards and like chip resources, right? Let's keep the clubs cards since they're pretty good with the crop circles. Let's ship this. So pair, that's still really bad though. Pair's 1,600 points. We'll ship a Uranus because this contains a pair, so this still ranks that up. Okay, Uranus probably bridges the gap. Let's play one more pair. This shouldn't win, even with the crop circles bonus. And then let's try and get at least one gold in our hand. We get both golds in hand. Cool. Let's, I guess, go for the Silver Seal, since we have discards. Okay. We do not end up getting it. Sad. I'm going to keep this as, like, maybe a high card finish. I don't know if this wins, so I'm hesitant to use this Thrive, which I'm starting to realize is a problem. But we still get immense money. Does the tag only work when sold, or also if it gets destroyed in any way? It's just if it leaves your lineup at all. So the latter. The metal energy. Domino's kind of disgusting, but I don't think it's good as scattering because this is probably always something that you're rotating out of. So probably, even though it's pretty good, I'm never taking Domino here. Let's go for the Jumbo standard. Stop winning, please. You might not have to. You might not have to worry about it too much. The pink seal is okay, but there's not really a guarantee that it's gonna, like, we already have Drowsy to 2 out of 3 energy, and there's not really a guarantee that we're gonna get any other Pokemon that we care to scale, so probably we just take the gold seal. Let's take this pack. We could get Jupiter or Venus. Probably we want Venus, because that's still something that we could end up playing more so than Jupiter, probably. Plus 45 chips for each unscored hand in played hand. I would rotate into this just spam high card for the rest of the game. But this is reactive, which is terrible, so probably we're not doing this. 1 in 3 chance to create a planet card for each discarded 4. This works really well with Drowsy, actually, but we would have to be sacking Sea King for it, and I think Sea King is just way more value. So probably we're not doing that. I could take a shiny stone. I could take a water stone. Probably neither. This is just turn something into a bonus card. And this is like add polychrome to something. Add potential polychrome to something. It's just a worse aura. I think let's just go next. The claw probably doesn't matter. Let's ship the pair. I guess I can keep the Molt card. It's modded Tuesday. It is modded Tuesday. Do we have Bloon Latro in that command? Whoever's in charge of the commands, can we add Bloon Latro in the into the mods command? Please and thank you. Love y'all. W mods. I got you. Thank you, someone. Appreciate it. Many thanks. Okay, probably with the amount of hands that we have, we're fine. Worst case scenario, we just gotta ship some gold. There's the pair. Okay, 3,000 points on a hand. Yeah, see here we just have to ship gold, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Now we probably win. This Thrive will get value at some point, I promise. Okay, Hardstone. Probably don't care. How do you do modded Monday? Record one Monday, release the Monday after? Yeah, that's exactly how I do it right now. Jimboy. It's polychrome. Dude, everything that I've wanted to pivot into has scattering. That's so annoying. Baker Joker I don't need. The sun probably doesn't matter. Stapler's pretty cool. Let's go for the Mega Spectral first. Greed is fantastic for the build that we're working towards, so probably I make some Greed cards. And probably we skip after that, because again, there's probably... I guess Drowsy I could Ecto. So if I was feeling super bold, I could sell Village and Seeking here, and then Ecto either the Shepherd or the Drowsy. Preferably the Drowsy, but I think that's just not that good. Also, Village is like most, if not all, of our plus molt, so probably I die if I don't find better things in the shop. So probably just take Greed cards and then go next. W mods on an unrelated note at mods mod me while streamer isn't looking. Don't do that. Frozen PB&J, my beloved. Yo, chat's gonna give you shit for that, but honestly, I feel like that's pretty good. Honestly, kind of a W snack. Lose $1 per card discarded. This is gonna suck. This is just gonna force me to play those linked cards, but that's okay. Hello, Gleppy in YouTube. Welcome in. Let's take this for, I guess, just blue seals. I get a Quantum Cracker card. That is like the worst thing that a Cracker card could have. That's horrible. Probably I just go next. We top deck all the things. Starting to realize linked cards are not as broken as I thought they would be for high stakes. Let's ship the pair. Okay. Let's ship the bonus card. Not terrible. Do the clubs get me out? 3 clubs high cards? I kind of doubt it, but maybe with the extra chips. That's 5,000 points. Yeah, they should just barely be able to. So I'll finally be able to use this Thrive, unless this gets me above. Okay, it just barely doesn't. So let me use the... no, I want to block that, actually. Let me use the Thrive for the free gold. And then let me ship this. Oh, wait, that doesn't go away, so I should have sold the Hardstone. My bad. I was thinking that would go away for some reason. Seeking debuffs before the gold gets retriggered? That's so annoying. Okay. And apparently Thrive doesn't work on gold either, so that was actually just worthless. Okay. Noted. Cool. Okay, we're selling Seeking here. Snorlax as a rental kind of blows, but it's something that I could see pivoting into. I'm not really worried about the scattering because this is, again, something that just consistently gains a ton of X-Molt. So probably we're never pivoting out of this. I would honestly be fine with this. This also, like, even though it's rental, it also increases our temperance value because it's holding leftovers. Let's go into the power pack. Spikes or glue trap? I guess let's just take this. Let's take the Snorlax. That seems fine. I blocked the leftovers. It's so over. I'm actually a goofball. Let's go into the Arcana pack. There's the Temperance. We get Universe. I don't think Universe matters. I can't believe I just blocked the leftovers. That's actually so cringe. Straight Flush for Drowsy. We need one more planet card that we haven't used yet. VIP pass for an extra voucher. Probably I just buy the Thunderstone. Go next. Chat, on a scale of cooked to cooked, how cooked are we? We're not cooked. What do you mean? This doesn't work, yeah. Probably I just make more gold queens. Let's ship the bonus card. Bro said on a scale of cooked to cooked, how cooked are we? And somebody said burnt Joker. That's crazy. Streamer now copies the last tarot card used. I mean, +2, but like, man. Okay, that's a lot of points. Let's make more gold. Let's ship the pair. I guess I can just do this. I thought that was the thick club. You know, I'm actually just selling at this point. I thought that was the thick club. Chat, don't roast me. I thought it was the thick club. I thought it was the thick club. Okay, now I just want all my value in hand. So I want to find that other gold card. Found the other diamond card. Probably I ship this. Get an upgrade. I guess my silver seal could, in theory, point me in the direction of some leftovers. $10. King's Rock. Come on, give me the leftovers. I'll block it here. Ultra Ball. Hold up. Kind of want to sell Village for you. Stage 2 Joker, and it would be stickerless because it's coming from an Ultra Ball. I think we just have to take that, no? Okay. That's actually so good for Drowsy. Planet cards and celestial packs in the shop are free, and we get $2 when a planet card's used. That's actually so good for Drowsy. I mean, kind of not, actually, because Drowsy only needs one planet card to do their thing, but it's Econ, so it's fine. We'll give it a pass. Cosmos. Planet cards in your consumable area give times 1.5. I mean, we are on Magic decks. So this is the equivalent of a ×3 Joker. If I decide to get into this, probably we could do that. Probably we could get into it over Crop Circles. The issue is Crop Circles are only plus molt now, so probably we're not doing that. Probably if we wanted to get into this, we would have to get out of Snorlax, which would mean getting out of, ironically, either Crop Circles or Jothatel. So probably I'm just skipping you, even though you're actually kind of good. Hermit card. We get some money from the Venus. Reroll. Take a Devil card. Grubbin is good if I don't have 3 Scattering Jokers in my lineup. Psyduck could be good. Probably just roll over that. Take a Uranus for some money. This is my last chance to take the voucher, so I'll take the voucher. Go next. I just realized it's gonna be impossible to enhance these other kings because they're linked. Oh my god, linked cards are so bad! No, it's actually just me that's bad, but I digress. What does Drowsy do? It's Fortune Teller, but scaling X-Molt and for planet cards. And when it evolves, we get a free blue seal. Okay, let's ship the pair here. Keep the clubs cards, because that's, again, like our only molt. Oh, it's so cooked. Oh, it's so cooked. Let's, oh, man. That's fine. Shock, you just described Constellation. Okay, but it's retroactive as well. And it only... Okay, yeah, no, that was a really poor way of describing it, because it's also only for unique planet cards. No, it's gold! I don't want to play these! Main? Okay. Let's ship... Wait. Oh, you're a spade! That's fine. Let's ship this. We get a little bit of molt from the molt card. Moonstone, that helps. Let's use a Moonstone. We get a Nope. That's so huge. We're cooked, man. Oh, we're so cooked. The leftovers. No! The leftovers, man. Tragic. This is plus 10 molt. Probably that's not getting us out. Probably we need to go for the Clubs Flush. I guess if we hit another Clubs Flush, we're fine, right? But what are the odds of that happening? Pretty slim. Pretty slim. Still possible, but pretty slim. Yeah, we didn't draw a single club. Huge. Greed card is what puts us over the line, trust. Greed card does it for us. Tragic. 07 pre-fired. You streaming these things at 1 a.m. does not help chat reading comprehension. That's fair. R.I.P. R.I.P. I feel like that was not horrible for a first attempt. Payout now. Crazy. Okay. Chat, I'm going to go take a piss real quick. Let me know in chat. I'm not going to run a poll or anything. Do we want to run it back on that deck, or do we want to spin the wheel again? Let me know. I will be right back. We're back. We're back. Wheel. You guys can read? True. Wheel. Wheel. Everybody's saying wheel. Okay. Everybody's saying wheel. All right, we'll spin the wheel of decks again. Let me pull that John back up. Hello, OBS, please. There we go. All right, wheel of decks. Giving her another spin. Let's see what we're in for this time. Okay, one of the balloons decks, Etienne. I don't remember what this one does, but I'm pretty sure we've played it before. But I don't remember what the effect is. So this will be interesting. Okay. Okay. Which one? Etienne. +1 booster pack slot. Ooh, okay. Wait, that's actually kind of good for super high stakes. I'm literally a fool. What's your excuse? Oh, really? What was the last tarot card I used? +2, +2. All right, the deck is +1 booster pack. Same high stakes. Let's lock in, shall we? Voucher tag, fluorescent tag. We're not taking either of those. Boss is the head. That's not too shabby. I can go for the flush like normal. One more time. This does not win, but it gets us close enough to where probably Pair of Faces still wins. Yeah. Pair of Kings. Perfect. Is this deck French? Ew. That is crazy. Laser Shock, Smash Like, plus Misprint Mult for current and next hand if scoring hand contains a face card. For current and next hand. It's rental though, so we're never taking this. And then just colorless energy, which actually does nothing. Let's take the Buffoon. Rental, Fortune Teller, or Hindered Gold Joker. Probably we're taking the Gold Joker. Let's go next. I could go for hearts or clubs, or I could just play a 2-pair. I guess let's go for a flush first. These add up to 28. And these add up to 23. So we'll go for hearts just based purely off of rank. Notably, we would have drawn either, which probably means we're not drawing the clubs flush. Could go for pair of kings. 2-pair here, I think, doesn't win. What's max 2-pair value here? It's 120, right? So yeah, 2-pair here definitely doesn't win. We go for a straight. Straight's a really bad play as well. Probably we just go for a flush and probably we can just go for spades, or not spades, clubs. Probably we're not drawing it because we've already drawn so many clubs, but we can still attempt. All right. Toss a high card. Toss a pair. Please let me draw this. We're dead. That was quick. Oh, 07s. Damn. Shock, what percent of the way there are we to the door giveaway? Glad to be of service. Somebody said washed. That's crazy. I'm not washed, chat. I'm not washed. Yo, who made the doubt option? It's shock -2. That's crazy. That is wild, man. 07s. All right, once again, are we running it back or are we wheeling? It's you and you did lose, bro. It was me. What's up, Junior? Schmeckles is always in charge of predictions. Yeah, I know. Shock unclean confirmed. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. We got 1 round in. Wheel. Wheel, I hate the French. That's crazy. Shock, answer the question. What do you mean, answer the question? Glad to be of service. Random link. Shock, when is the DIY HRT stream? Hello? Probably never. No, I don't know why I said probably. Never. God damn it. Okay. Let's go. Chat. Shut up. All right, let's run it back. Let's run it back. That was horrible. That was horrible. Run it back. French deck. Lock in. All right, run it back. Run the prediction. Run the prediction. We're not dying to big blind anymore. The claw is free in theory. Glitter tag's not worth, nor is D6. Let's go into the blind. Club ranks and diamond ranks are equivalent in value. Probably I'll go for the clubs. One more time. 4-3-2. I'm going to need to follow this up with a pair. I'm just not getting any money. Oh my god. What does French deck do? It's +1 booster pack slot. 0 clams. 2 rental. Oh my fuck. 2 rental scattering jokers. We're so cooked, man. It's like almost unbelievable how cooked we are. Hollow times 0.9 molt creates a copy of Aura at the end of round. I mean, Hollow this early in the game counteracts the times 0.9, right? This is Hollow and Quantum. Do I have that right? Oh no, Aura can give Quantum. That's why it has it in the thing. And then this is Perishable Rental Reactive, and I'm not skipping shit. Yeah, we're just taking Riolu here. What does this evolve into? Each additioned card held in hand gives times 1.3 molt. Okay. Not great for Gold Stake. Actually pretty god-awful for Gold Stake, but it's at least a joker. It's at least a joker. Okay. We get an Aura card. Bro's about to evolve. Prism Scale, that just is like flush build shit. I don't really care. Probably we win this next blind if we just go for a flush. Almost just went for spades for some reason over diamonds. Well, this gives us the card no matter what, right? Like, we can't block it, so let's just do this. Okay, we have 2 Aura cards. Lucario gives us +10. Hindered 8-ball. Not loving it. It's not great for Gold Stake, so thank God we're in Diamond Stake. True. True. We back? Oh, wait. Stream died? My bad, chat. My bad. I didn't realize stream died. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. We're back anyway. Shiny Stone's actually pretty goated for Lucario specifically. So maybe I crack this Arcana pack along with this Buffoon so that I can take the Shiny Stone. Shiny Gloves. +4 molt if the played hand contains a flush. They're gonna force me to play flushes, aren't they? I'm not playing flushes with Lucario. I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna sell you. You're gonna stay there because you're hindered, but that's fine. Let's go into the Arcana. I can Aura a king, and then I can Death the Aura'd king for Lucario, and then I can take the Shiny Stone, and then I can go next. Coolio. The gamble side's 21 versus 1.5k. That's crazy. Okay. So probably I'm playing high card if I can get Lucario to work, which probably Lucario isn't even working, but that's neither here nor there. Let's play the flush. I don't believe this wins. Wait, with gloves, it probably does, actually. Yeah. Okay, then it dies because we sold it. $4. The passage. When sold, the ante is changed by 1. 50% chance to increase, 50% chance to decrease. I mean, if we hit the decrease, that's like actually insane for us. But if we hit the increase, it's just over. This is like debatably the biggest gamble joker of all time. This is like the biggest gamble ever. Bro said there's a shockingly wide range of autism in this chat. That's crazy. I believe in shock, but I don't believe in the French. Gamble, do it. This is going to increase the ante, bro. I already know it. Just because I'm on high stakes, this is going to increase the ante, and then it's over. I'm going next. I'm not taking that. But what if it didn't? No, but it definitely will, though. That's the thing. Bro said coward. Shut up, Schmeckles. Can I draw? Hello? Flush? Is the flush in the room with me? Hello? I can actually do one of these. Okay, that's not terrible. Bunch of molt. Okay. You gotta be shitting me. Back to unseen? Aha, he's not streaming. I have you now. At least not to my knowledge. Is the flush in the room with me? Plumbers, probably. Rental Gatheta. Planet cards and celestial packs in the shop cost 2 less. Probably I'm not taking this if it's eternal rental. 1 in 4 chance to fetch a random spectral card when a planet is used. This is hindered, so I'm always paying rent on it. Otherwise, I would consider very briefly taking it for the Mega Celestial. Trubbish. This lets me play high card. Not immediately. Well, it kind of does immediately, actually. Ice cream sandwich is also kind of funny. Probably I'll just take Trubbish here. Yeah, honestly, Trubbish is actually, like, pretty damn good. Because now we have just chips and molt for a potential high card build. I could go in the Celestial pack now for just a Pluto card. Because that would help immensely right now. And then maybe the Spectral card that I get is worth... I'm always paying rent on this, though, so this kind of sucks. No, probably I don't do that. Could have taken clearance sale as well, but I don't want to lose, like, all of my money, right? Let's play the 2 pair. Chip it. Should have cycled the 6 here, and we could have kept a better flush draw in our hands, but oh well. Play the pair. Try and get the $4 off of Trubbish, hopefully. Okay, probably we're not doing this now. Probably we just go for the flush. I guess I only need a flush after this, so we could still win. We get the flush. I don't actually know if this wins, but it's pretty close, and this is the best hand that we're making anyway. So I guess we can just ship it. Calculated. $11. We get the Pluto card. Exploding pineapple with a scattering sticker is actually catastrophic. We just literally can't use that. The dog playing Balala. Dude is avoiding YouTube chat, Lamau the racism. I'm literally not avoiding it. Excuse me. Suicide pineapple, yeah. Not the greatest for what we're doing, but it is a little funny. the miser. Skip the shop after defeating this blind. Boy, do I love that in high stakes, man. Boy, is that just such a fun and balanced boss blind in high stakes games. That's just so fun, chat. I love that. Let's go next, shall we? Can we play high card at this point? I'm gonna say no, but maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. There's no way this gets me 800 points, though. It does not. So let's play the high card. Or the 2-pair, God. Play the full house. I think I don't win unless I draw a flush here. So I guess we're not getting Trubbish value, unfortunately. Ship this. Shock, you gotta play combat aces, maybe. Bulbasaur. +1 hand size, huge. Earn $1 for every 9 held in hand. Also kind of huge. Econ and hand size is pretty sick. Could also get Passion Fruit, but that's reactive, so there's no way that's doing anything. Let's take the Bulbasaur and then take both of the Arcana packs. I could Fool for a Pluto, or probably Judgment is better here. Sly Joker. I'm fine with that. And then probably just hang him. Go next. I could play a pair. This probably gets me quite a bit of score now with Sly Joker. Okay. Still not the greatest, but not terrible. Get a bit more molt cooking here. Okay, now I can probably just play pairs. Let's play the 2-pair here. And then Bulbasaur gets me a little bit of money with that 9. And now we have 2 9s, so I'll play the pair of kings. This should win, and Bulbasaur gets me $2. Okay, okay. Also, how this Bulbasaur spawned in the shop with all of these stickers being stickerless is beyond me, but okay. +4 hazards. Each card with no rank held in hand gives +4 molt. This is like kind of a perfect high card build now. Because this gives me plus molt for held in hand stuff. I need like... Ooh, dude, I need to... Okay. I need to turn my addition cards into rocks. And then the Roggenrola Lucario build is actually kind of sick. Okay, let's take Roggenrola. This is plus molt for held in hand. We have chips, money, plus molt, and X molt for held in hand. I guess our chips isn't for held in hand, but we don't care. We'll take the rock here. And then probably we're not rotating out of any of these jokers. I don't care about the voucher or the planet packs. Let's just go next. Skipping the shop, kind of brutal, but it is what it is. Bulbasaur's still on 9s. Let's play the 2-pair. Okay. Let's make you into a rock. And then I can start copying you for the Roggenrola and for the Lucario. Okay, okay. Starting to fit together. Ship the pair. Okay. Starting to fall into place, chat. It's starting to fall into place. Ship the 2-pair. I think I shipped a 9 when I shouldn't have. I did indeed ship a 9 when I shouldn't have. That's okay. Alright, alright, alright. We're falling into place, chat. The build is fleshing out. I skipped the shop. Never mind. The build is not fleshing out. I'm gonna do unspeakable things. We have no molt with Roggenrola. It's so over. Probably I need to discard here and just forego the money. I need Roggenrola value, man. Oh, hazards can spawn as foil? Wait, what? No, they just take... Oh, hazards replace cards in your deck. Okay, this was different from... Hazards work differently now from how they used to. When blind is selected, 4 unenhanced cards in deck become hazard cards. Unenhanced. Okay, so as long as we make rocks, we don't care about the hazards. And then 1 in 6 chance to be destroyed if held in hand at the end of round for hazards. So honestly, that's just good for deck fixing, man. Hazard's pretty damn good. Kind of sucks for the foil stuff, but other than that, I don't mind. Okay. Good morning here, good night here. Only Jokerless challenge to reach completionist plus tips. I've done Jokerless twice. I've won it both times, and I won it both times by playing straights. So that's the build that's had like the most success for me. Enhancements are your friend. Everybody in chat is saying planet cards. Planet cards are very big. But don't underestimate like glass and stuff like that. I guess in tandem with each other, you gotta be locking in on that. Straights or 4 of a kind are best, I think. Yeah, I could see 3 of a kind as well. Depends on if you get more deck fixing or enhancements. Yeah. It also depends on vouchers, because if you get good vouchers, you don't even really need the deck fixing for straights. Only time I ever ran 3 of a kind was Jokerless. It's a pretty decent Jokerless hand, I can't lie. Nothing that makes things into rocks. Probably I'll take the Dragon Scale here. Get a Pokeball and a Grass Energy. Well, the Grass Energy was poorly timed. Could make some gold. Probably I don't care about that. I don't really care about any of these, though, correct? So probably I just make some gold. Okay. It's the boss, Monoclay. Monoclay sucks. Straights are 3 of a kind in glass. Noted, thanks. No problem. No problema. Best strat is to make a whole bunch of 8s and play 4 of a kind for 8-ball value. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. I guess there's no point. Actually, if I sell... No, I can't get to interest caps. Never mind. Well, I probably can with Bulbasaur. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's ship this. Ugh, that's like no score, man. I understand nothing. That's fair. I'm kind of with you there. I gotta search for more like hazards / enhanced cards. Okay, that's kind of an issue. Ship the pair. I need some hazards, bruh. Or else I'm not making it out. Yep, we're just cooked. We are just plumb cooked. Ship all the money cards. This Trubbish is not doing it, man. Oh, thank you for the hazard card. Now that I'm just like super duper dead. Appreciate it, video game. Don't play 9s. Well, we gotta play something or we're not getting out. This almost certainly doesn't win, but we'll see. Tragic. Tragic. We're dead? Yeah. Excuse me. Alright. Pay it up. Doubters are getting they're eating good. They're getting a whole 21 points. Hell yeah. Times 1.3 for each edition held in hand is so awful, bro. We had a build where it wouldn't have actually been that terrible, but yeah, we just needed way too much deck fixing to make it work. Diamond Stake is kind of OP with more stickers. Yeah, the diamond, like, dude, your early shop is so much more pivotal. It's kind of insane. Still feels like rentals are the most impactful early game. Yeah, but how did that build go? Shh. Shh. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. That much further away from 100K. Huge. Imagine being a worse Baron. Yeah, exactly. Play the butt deck? Lol. Nah, come on. Who said that? Unless. Hello? Okay, chat, do we want to run the French deck back, or do we want to spin the big old wheel again? What butt deck? Led. We gotta have a talk. Wheel. Wheel time. Yeah, probably we're wheeling, huh? Wheel. Yep, okay. Pulling up the wheel, pulling up the wheel. Trust just hit a deck with an insane early. I've brought forth Ranch Sunflower Seeds and a 12-pack of A&W Root Beer. Yo, Ranch Sunflower Seeds sounds fire. 12-pack of A&W, I don't know. I'm more of a mug guy myself. Okay. Let's give her another spin, shall we? Let's give her another spin. What are we playing? What are we playing? Amped. I know this is a Pokemon deck, but I don't actually remember what it does. So this will be interesting. I actually don't remember at all what this thing does. Amped. Amped deck. Start run with the Energy Search voucher and a copy of Double Rainbow Energy. Ooh, this actually is a pretty damn good early game. If we get a Pokemon Joker, that is. This ups the energy limit and gives us kind of a goated Spectral for free. Okay. This only works if we get Pokemon Jokers, though, so if we get, like, some Bunko and Lost Edition shit in the shop, we're just cooked. Shock, you're not allowed to end stream until you win once. Tell me what to do. I'll end right now. Just kidding. Alright. Another gamble. Root beer tastes like antibiotics to me. I think I've heard that before. I don't see it, but, like, I don't know. Maybe there's something to it. Alright. Diamond Stake, lock in. Plasma tag. I mean, this is exponential molt, which is insane, but if we get this on a perishable tag, it's just over. Also, it's early game, so, like, we especially don't care. Aces 4s win for full house. We only gamble 1 point. Bro is payout maxing. Ledian is just red Joker from Lost Edition, but like slightly different. I think Ledian here, it's perishable, so we can't use the energy spectral on it, but probably it only being perishable just gets us through the early game very nicely. So probably we just pick that and then just like save some money. Try and find a better Pokemon contender for the spectral card. The urge to dump all 78k right now is almost unbearable. That's crazy. Take the Thunderstone. That's just free money. Go next. The Veil. Selected cards are flipped. Do I care? Probably not. Go for the diamonds. Okay. Let's make gold kings. Let's play the diamonds. Ship it. 3 clams, 3 clams. 1 point versus 1 point is crazy. If this just turns into a 1 versus 1 pull, I'm gonna freak out. Rental reactive greedy Joker. That is wild. Hemophilia. +4 molt permanently for each card or Joker destroyed. We could energize this, but we don't have a way to reliably destroy cards. That just seems like a worse erosion. Or maybe a situationally better erosion, but regardless. 1 versus 1,001. Crazy. Let's just go next. Save a little bit more money. Could buffoon tag here. Probably that's not the play. Probably we just want the money from the blind as well as the shop. We grab a gold card. Nice. 7 clams. We get a moonstone. That could be something. Probably we just want to look in one or both of these buffoon packs. Ancient Joker. I would have loved this if it was just scattering, but it is perishable scattering, which is butt cheeks. Iggly buff is really bad, and it's rental scattering. Mad Joker is really bad, and it's rental scattering. Huge. Probably I just take the Drunkard. Hey, Keto, welcome in. Eternal. Okay, these are both reactive. You actually have to be shitting me. Is the Moonstone even worth it right now? No. Let's just go next. I gotta find something in one of these shops, man. This is, we gotta use the Spectral at some point. At some point. Okay, Elden Ring diamonds, don't fail me now. Pog, 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 pog. Playing a lot of Borderlands 4, getting school done, and working on my car. Huge. Don't sound that bad. Probably we want... Why is it always the skip the shop boss, man? Oh my god, we're cooked, and the Lydian perishes after this boss. No, I'm actually just screwed if I don't reroll. Okay, give me clearance sale. Streamer, why don't you energize the Joker above chat? Crop circles, bro. It's the only molt that I have access to, so I just gotta do that. Just gotta run it. That's so cringe, man. Alright, we'll go for the clubs flush here. Hopefully it wins in one. Let's go for some gold. One more time for the gold. Sag. Ship this. Lydian's debuffed, we skip shop. So now we have to rely on just crop circles. That's so cringe, man. The wheel is probably fine. Oh, God. Okay, let's play the full house here. This gets me, like, no points, but it's better than just cycling a high card. Oh. Come on, man. Ship the pair. Give me that clubs flush, pretty please. Clubs flush does not even get close to winning, but maybe something. Yippee, I unlocked piss break. Huge. W emoji unlock. Oh my god. That doesn't even get close. And we don't drop. Okay. We don't draw another club flush. Huge. I had another discard. We definitely could have drawn another club flush. It was not likely, but it was definitely possible. I don't think it even won, though, so probably it doesn't matter. Probably it doesn't matter. GGWP. God damn, dude. Diamond Stakes hard, man. Diamond Stakes hard. Can you refund the Gamba for being so quick? Dude, I didn't refund the anti-1 big blind Gamba. I'm not refunding this one. I'm sorry. All right. Chat, are we spinning or are we running it back? Are we spinning or running it back? Let me know, chat. Rip my 1 point. Sag. Plus 2 points, my first positive gamble result. That is crazy. Wheel always. All right, I'm just going to wheel after every deck. Because wheel seems to be the common consensus anyways. Spin! Just don't give me medieval. Fortune? Okay, I can rock with Fortune. That's kind of funny. Better wheel odds. Speaking of wheeling. Just saying. Okay. Lock back in. Lock back in. Lock back in. Lock back in. I think it's, yeah, fortune deck. Excuse me, high stakes. Let's go. Let's go. Pog, investment tag, Pog? Oh, I didn't even run Jamba. My bad. All right, I'm gonna make it 1 minute. My bad, chat, my bad. Diamonds flush is ever so slightly better, ranks-wise, so we'll go for the diamonds. Go my 1 point, bro. Probably we go for the clurbs. All right, really glad I did that. That's huge. I think straight wins, so it doesn't matter. 200 points. 6 clams. Rental Scattering Necromancer. Whenever cards are destroyed, create a copy of the last card held in hand. It's okay. Scattering Rival. This destroys itself, so I'm a little hesitant about the scattering on that, but it is just plus 10 molt. Let's look in the pack, and if the pack is shite, we'll take him. This on Fortune Teller is so funny. Or on the Fortune deck is so funny, but it's reactive, so I can't even utilize it. This is literally just Pokemon Riff Raff, but better on the Fortune deck, but it's reactive, so like it's literally not even value whatsoever. Oh, and it's Rental Hindered Banner. God damn it. Okay, we're taking the Rival. Anyway. Free boss at the very least. Run up the flush. I think this just barely dodges the Rival self-destruct. Oh, wait, no. I was thinking... Never mind. My 10 points depends on you. I got you, Chad. I got you. Probably the Rival is never self-destructing at this point, in which case it's not worth holding on to. What's our boss? Cadaver. That's free. What does this skip? Pokeball skip? Gives a free Mega Pocket Pack. Oh, that's kind of bad, actually. Each card held in hand gives plus 2 molt. That's terrible. Let's go Buffoon into Spectral, because maybe Buffoon gives us something worth copying with, like, an Onk. This is really funny to me because it's literally Delayed Grat versus better Delayed Grat. Like, strictly better Delayed Grat. But it's Rental, so probably we don't care. But I need chips at this point, so I'm taking it anyway. Black Hole. We have a $23 Wraith, or we have Nightmare for the Trubbish. Probably it's just Black Hole all the way. Could also Deja Vu, but I don't see that ever being relevant in high stakes. So let's just play pairs here, shall we? See if we can get some money and some chip scaling on the Trubbish. Pretty please. Shock, my buttons. Where are my buttons, Shock? You hate me, obviously, and don't want me to have fun and be happy. Okay, let me do that. Let me take a brief intermission here and literally do that right now. Because I've said so many times, oh, I'll do that in a second, and then I just forget about it always. So I'm literally going to make that right now. Chat, talk amongst yourselves. How do I make... Okay, we're chilling. Add custom reward. Switch buttons. Switch my play hand and discard buttons. I'm making this just as much as a seeded run. I'm making it 10k because this is going to annoy the fuck out of me, especially on gold stake streak nights. Guarantee you that redemption is responsible for bare minimum 1 gold stake loss streak. Or 1 gold stake win streak losing is what I meant. Guarantee you that happens. Anyway, okay, it should be live now. Let me see. Yeah, okay. It's live now. I haven't tested to make sure they flip mid-game, but I'm pretty sure they do. Well, if they don't, I can just like back out and go back in, so it's not a huge deal. Fair price is a ×3 for paying $5 at the end of round. I don't think we can afford that right now, but I would love to be able to take that. This Joker gains +1 Molt if scoring hand contains a 7, 8, or 9. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, it's scaling Molt, but it's pretty bad scaling Molt, but I don't know. Maybe we just want scaling Molt. I'll take him. Stingray with the follow. Welcome in. Let's go next. 3 of a kind, probably not happening. If scoring hand contains a 7, 8, or 9, so like this wouldn't matter, correct? Correct. Okay. So I want to be holding those. Doesn't matter now. That's okay. Thank you, Shock. This brings me joy. I got you. 14 clams. Grimer's really good, but he's perishable. God damn it. I am sad. I need an Eternal Joker to block this scattering BS, man. Let's take the Jumbo Celestial. Probably we pick either Pluto or Uranus. Probably Uranus is fine. You can't discard, so it's probably not amazing. Yeah, that's going to be like the big hang-up. This is just slightly worse Ancient Joker, but I still think we can't afford a second rental, so probably we just go next. Probably we were just paramaxing. Let's... This is 7, 8, or 9. So let's ship this. This gets +1 Molt. Okay. Could also just buy a rental and then sell if you want to block something for the Scata. True. Quite true, quite true. Huge. I don't have faces. Probably I'm just gonna ship this because one more pair wins. Okay, I'm not keeping my money. I am very sad. Ah, damn it. It's okay. Yeah, I'll just pay the rent. No, it's fine. Okay. Wait. Okay, maybe the badge is broken on, Wait, does this not count when stuff self-destructs? Or maybe it's just broken on modded Jokers? Because Rival just left and this guy didn't die. Okay, interesting. Rental Scattering Grimbo. Don't love a second rental. Do kind of love a Grimbo. Probably not taking him regardless. Umbrella's pretty funny, honestly. I kind of like that boss. Rival died. Rival did indeed die. Second Black Hole has hit the run. That's actually really good. I'll take the flush level probably over the straight if I can't discard. Let's go next. I can play a pair of 9s. Oh god, I have no chips. I have no scoring now. Yeah, give me the Uranus value. I have no Molt is the case. Tragic. Okay, let me like play a flush then. We have Spades flush or we have Diamonds flush is better for Blade Shooter, but probably I just want to draw the flush in the first place. Let's go Spades. We get Blade Shooter proc anyway. Okay. Does the Streamer Luck deck affect Black Hole chance? I doubt it, but maybe. Honestly, I'm down for both of these. Yeah, I'm ripping both of these. That's good plus Molt and good X Molt. Now we just need to, like, hit hands, and I'm happy. Ship the pair. Okay, 2k points on a pair. What about on a 2-pair? Domino can't blow up Eternals. I would assume that's how that works. Which makes Eternals even better than they already are, because now we can just block every Domino with Eternals. Hermit card, good value. We'll take the blank voucher, because antimatter A would be like really good with this particular challenge, but also Diamond State gives us more chances to find antimatter during the run. Let's take a Great Ball, or we could energize Trubbish here for more chips and more money, or we could take a Great Ball. Great Ball is kind of a gamble, but a stage 2 stickerless is probably not terrible. Let's take this. Wug Trio. We could build around 7s for chips. So we get to go 7s, 3 of a kind, and then we get a Polychrome plus 120 chips, and Blade Shooter always gets value. Probably we're not doing that, but it is kind of a funny prospect. Kind of want to just rip an Ecto. We could rip an Ecto and then just full commit to pairs. That's fine. He's Eternal. Take a Uranus card. Take an Ice Stone. Oh, Ice Stone is really bad on this deck. God damn it. That's okay. Okay, we're playing High Card, which is going to give me no points. Yep. I believe this is a 2-pair. No, it's just a pair. Sag. Oh god, this boss is gonna screw me up so bad, man. I forgot if this was an ace. It was not. Okay, I'm just relying on Diamond's Flush being top decked. Don't break. They're both gonna break. Fuck! It's fine, Chad. It's fine. We win this, right? Fuck! Yeah, the Ecto, that was the first one that I feel like is a skill issue. The Ecto there was way too greedy. But the prospect of more Jokers for anti-10, it's so alluring, man. Okay. God damn it. No, my 1 point. So sad. So sad. Tragic, one might say. Okay. Let's spin that wheel again, shall we? Good old-fashioned red deck. Okay. Okay. I'm down. Restart prediction. Chat, jamble the points. Let's get some red deck action cooking, shall we? God, I love that animation, dude. It's so fire. So fire. It negates the blue. True. Bars. Okay. Probably don't want D6. Probably don't want glitter. Hook actually really sucks, but it's okay. Go for the clubs here. One more time for the clubs. My 1 point shall continue. Hey, Godspeed to your 1 point, man. This doesn't win. I think it's off by 2 points. No, it's off by 4 points. Sag. Pair of 5s to pass to follow it up. Probably we play pair for supernova value over straights. Okay. Okay. 2 clams. Hindered booster. Booster's not even a bad chip joker, but like we don't have enough money to scale it immediately. Pidgey. Scattering Pidgey. Gives +2 molt for each different rank and suit in scoring hands. This wants us playing, what, straights? Ideally, or like maybe full houses or something. Probably straights is better though, right? This feels like it wants me playing exactly straights. Pidgeotto is +3 molt for the same thing. Pidgeot is +5 molt for the same thing, and then Mega Pidgeot is times 0.75 for the same thing. This seems kind of bad, but it is Molt right now, so I'll take it. Streak, huge. Pokemon cheese. Go for the straight. One more time for the straight. I have the discards required to go one more time for the straight. Okay. Probably this wins. Yeah, plus 16 Molt. Why everyone's such a doubter? Because we're playing high stakes, man. Joke book. Gains times 0.3 Molt if the played hand is 2-pair. Resets if you play another poker hand. Poker hand changes every run. So this resets if I ever play something that's not a 2-pair, but as long as I play 2-pair, this is like insane. We'll give it a shot. Probably this is resetting as soon as I encounter the hook. But that just is what it is. On red deck, this is also... On red deck specifically with 2-pair, I feel like this is also pretty... this is like a pretty good line, maybe. This is where I'm going to biff 2-pair. 3 copies of 2. We have no 5s. 3 copies of 6. 2 copies of 7. 2 copies of 8. 1 queen. So probably we ship we discard everything that we have only 2 copies of. So all these guys. We get 6s and aces. Because I don't feel like the Pokemon play well with the rest of the mods. I think the first part of that message got cut off. But I can probably infer what you're getting at. I don't know. I think they're fine on like a power level dynamic. It's the problem with more so the problem that I have with Pokemon is the fact that they like eclipse the rest of the Jokers in here. So that's like kind of fine. Focus Shock, more like bogus cock. Got him. Appreciate the 10 stream streak, man. The fact that Diamond Stake combines badly with the new lower stakes, yeah, it really does. But that's part of the challenge, man. Part of the intrigue. Surely. Let's go for the 2-pair. Let's go for the 2-pair again. Pog, pog, pog. Drawing pairs is hard, apparently. Well, already resetting the joke book. Huge. Didn't draw a single king or a single other pair. That's so fire. That's so fire. Alright, well now we're just dead. I guess Flush probably wins with Pidgey. Oh, 2-pair. Wow, what do you know? Thanks, joke book. Does this even win? I don't know. I'm not gonna mess around. Did we get the blue update? What do you mean? I'm confused. Eh? What's up, Jaden? Welcome in. Tarantula. +4 hazards, +1 hand size. This evolves into +4 hazards, +1 hand size. If first played hand is all hazard cards, gain +1 hand size this round for each card in that hand. That's kind of crazy. Blue percent update. Shut up, cheese. We're not doing blue percent. I'm at school right now, but I had to join for a bit. Huge. Hope school's going all right. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Can't really complain. Please give me 2-pair. Thank you. Ship it. For blue percent, you have a new stake you can do. I'm not doing blue percent diamond stake. God, that would be terrible. Okay. Yeah, played poker hand has to be 2-pair, not contain 2-pair. Ship the 3. Pidgeotto. You know, this doesn't seem like the worst core of all time, I'm not gonna lie. Schrodinger's cat, but it's rental, man. Why do you have to be rental? You're still like quite a few chips, but that's really annoying that you're rental. Probably I'm just skipping you. The mouth works hilariously well with Joke Book, so probably we don't care about the mouth. Heavy emphasis on probably. Okay, that's super cool. Three eights, 2 6s, 2 5s, 1 3. Probably we're not top decking another 2 pair. Huge. Huge. Dude, the Joke Book run being on red deck, this run actually has somewhat of a chance. If I can get like a decent Chips Joker or just get like some planet cards, we might actually be chilling. It's our boss. The Flint. God damn it. It's over. It's over. Let's play Saturn. Go next. You evolve in 3 rounds. Ship the 2 pair. Nice top deck. I got you, bro. The top deck wizard. The top deck master, one might say. Chip it. What's the sticker on Joke Book? If I sell it, it stays in my lineup until the end of the round. But I don't intend on selling it because it's quite powerful as long as we can hit it. Add a stone card with an addition to your deck. That's horrible. Totem probably is what we want so that I can get out in less 2 pairs and thus have less chances of fucking up the Joke Book. I mean, I know it's very like high risk. Wow, what a top deck. I know it's very high risk, high reward, but Joke Book seems kind of disgusting. Depends on what it lands on, obviously, though. Okay, Pidgeotto's about to evolve. Dart Monkey is plus 30 chips, but it's reactive, so it wants me to skip, and I'm not doing that shit. Blue Seal is kind of sexy. Frozen Jack of Clubs, or I have a Steel Silver Seal. Probably I just want the Blue Seal. And probably we're just forcing 2 pair. Go into the Flint. I can ship this 2 pair. Ooh. Gonna need a lot of 2 pairs. If reactive was changed to permanently activate after skipping, then it would be a lot better. Yeah, reactive seems like the worst. Like, reactor literally seems like the most oppressive sticker, and it's like by a wide margin. Like anything that has reactive on it is just like you can't take it. I didn't even peep the boss. The Knoll. Having more than $5 debuffs first hand drawn. That shouldn't matter, hopefully. Telescope is free planet levels, which is pretty sick. Let's go in here for some money, hopefully. No money, no Blue Seal to death. Probably I can make these into cracker cards so that I can do some deck fixing for a better 2 pair chance. Probably I don't want to Abyss anything just yet. Let's just go next. Oh, I forgot they get scored. Okay. Yeah, that's I forgot the fixed cards get scored. Okay, so probably, I mean, we're not dead if we can draw well, but that's really unfortunate. Sold run counter 1. I mean, we're not like cooked, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Good job, Jimbo. Thanks, chatter. That's actually a miracle that we didn't just die there. Earn $1 for each other Joker card at the end of rounds. This just pays for itself. Oh, each other Joker card? No, that's not good value then. Go in here. We could energize Pidgeot. We could Dawnstone for $6. Probably I just energize Pidgeot. Take the telescope voucher. There are exactly 2 points for you on the line. Was it really just a... It was a 2 versus 1.2 thousand poll. That's crazy. All right, we'll go next. Probably not taking investment tags. I need to scale the shit out of the joke book. Okay. We're crawling back. We're crawling back. Minor setback, chat. Minor setback. We're chilling. I'm the other 1 point. Huge. Minor setback, man. We're back to times 2.5 on the joke book. We're chilling, man. We're chilling. Terror Orb Fire. Energize leftmost or selected Joker if it's already fire. Yeah, probably we're not doing that. Let's look in the Buffoon. Hindered Blue Jonkler or Stylophone. Cards give times 0.3 their rank and molt when scored. That's horrible. Let's just take the Blue Jonkler. Blue Seal, Blue Seal, Blue Seal, Blue Seal. Damn it. It's fine. The Knoll is going to debuff my shit. Of course it debuffs the Blue Seal. That's actually huge. Why are gaming chairs expensive but not that comfortable? I've never had one, so I wouldn't be able to... I wouldn't know. But they're expensive because they know people will buy them. Capitalism, I mean, yeah. For the luck boost? Yeah, true. Reactive Chaos, that's so cool. Skip shops so that we can reroll shops. Love that. Dude, this boss blind pisses me off. This boss blind is actually so stupid, man. Devil Empress, okay. Devil the Blue Seal if I ever come across it. Probably making rocks is not worth. I guess I can just turn something to steel. We'll take seed money eventually. Me when you show the boss blind for 0.2 seconds. It skips the shop. Okay, we need to discard. I can't discard this guy, so I just gotta ship him here. That's gonna be really annoying. 17k on a 2-pair. Oh my god, Blue Seal value. Pog, 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 pog. Sell the Mercury card. Probably we don't care about what planet card we keep, but blocking is blocking. Ship it. Blue Seal proc, this is gonna be huge. Uranus card. Sun card. Probably not. Let's take the Arcana. Okay. Let's pop that. Super Mines. Creates a mine every 3 hands. Spend mines to give ×3 molt until chips scored exceed... Hello? Creates a mine every 3 hands. Spend mines to give ×3 molt until chips scored exceeds required chips on final hand of round. Soul but no hangman. ×3 molt until chips scored. So until score exceeds required score on final hand. So until you win. Why is it worded like that? Am I missing something? I don't know what the hell that does, but I see X molt and also it's a legendary, so I'll keep it. I'll keep it. 2-pair, please. Eternal Reactive seems fun. Oh yeah, for sure. No, I love Eternal Reactive. Am I gonna miss the 2-pair? Danke. 1-3. Yep, that is the correct cycle target. Also, is a mine like a consumable, or what am I supposed to expect from this? I'm gonna discard here for a potential Blue Seal. Tragic. Huge. Donde Mine, it creates it every 3 hands. So our next hand will get it. Perishable, it's perishable, I don't care. Dragon Scale, this is just Emperor, but for items, so I'll just rip this. I forgot it was a type changer as well, probably it doesn't matter. Prism Scale can make us whiff easier. Why is it shaking? Because it's the same thing as like 6th Sense, or not 6th Sense, but it's the same thing as like Trading Card and like DNA. shaking, just to let you know it's usable. I'll keep the earth energy, but probably it's not going to do anything. Invis, yeah, that too. Tech bot. Seems kind of funny. Wait, could I use this to get more mines? Skip the shop. God damn it. Hate this. This boss sucks. Okay. I don't know what the bot does, but sure, we'll rock with it. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna work. Ship the 2-pair. I should have looked to see what was the better card to cycle. Currently 2 mines. How do I spend them? Oh, do they automatically get spent, probably? Ship it. I don't know what this means. I'm just gonna keep it there and then just wait until it procs and then maybe it'll click. Blueprinting mines makes more mines but doesn't copy the ×3. Yeah. That's what I figured. Okay, ship the 2-pair. What is my joke book on? ×5.2 is crazy. No, I have to. Fuck. Give me a 3, please. Yes. I still understand nothing. That's like one more thing than I understand, so that's fair. Cracker cards are bait. They're really not on any other build, but here they're pretty bad. Hindered buckshot. I would love to know what the rank or what the range on that is, but like X-Molt is X-Molt at this point, so I might just take it. I think it's building up ×3. The legends are somewhat more complex because I had a little fun making them. I don't know what he's supposed to do, but like he's kind of funny and, you know, he's a legendary, so I'm just going to let him cook. Ask the creator of the mod. Well, I don't want to spoil it for myself, but at the same time, that's probably going to put myself in a bad position where I'm just going to die because I'm expecting it to do something and it's just not going to do something that I'm expecting it to. Okay, let's ship this. Did we kill all the cracker cards? There's one that's still in the deck. About the range of buckshot. Oh, yeah. Well, that's lame. Plus X-Molt is X-Molt, so I kind of don't care. Oh my god, we could energize Blue Joker. Wait, this is actually kind of good, no? Plus 2.4 chips. That made it, what, 20% more potent? That's actually not that bad. Plus 20% score for, what, $4? That's a decent trade. Let's take this. I'm going to go into interest debt a little bit here. Okay. I don't think that was the correct play, but it was still funny. Could leftovers. Could... Probably the best option is Leafstone. 3 luckies. That's not terrible. And then let's take the telescoped Uranus. Same as Misprint, but with a baseline of ×1. Okay, that's not too bad. 1 to 3.3. Misprint is... Was that a typo? Misprint is 2.3. Tooth? Maybe I shouldn't have went into debt in that shop. That's okay. Ship the 2-pair. What is Jokebook at? Jokebook's at ×6.4. That's broken, man. Yay! Lucky cards. Whee! Okay, that used a mine. No, it gave me a mine. I still don't know what these do. We start at 1x instead of +0. Oh, yeah, you're right. Desperado, we don't need. Probably we always take Overstock. We can take the Arcana. The Art. Probably we just Priestess here. W planet level into W planet level. Nice. Can sell you. Go for the scale. This is plus $44 if I Twisted Spoon the Dawnstone, which probably I'm going to do. So that works for me. Ship the 2-pair. Dawnstone trigger. Okay. We're making headway. Dawnstone, Twisted Spoon for another. Hierarchy of needs. Fluorescent. Don't care. I always think that, bro, the fluorescent cards are the biggest blue ball of all time. I always think that they're negative, and they never are. It's so cringe. Probably we take the cash drop. If we were closer to closing out the game, I probably would have taken the totem, but I think the cash drop is probably better. Believers get a 1 to 621 payout. This might be the singular run where payouts, or where believers are gonna get that payout. Plasma. Oh my god. Wait, this is exponential. Wait, this is kind of good, no? What is our molt value right now? 12 plus, yeah, no, exponential molt is like kind of insane. I don't know if it's worth just like over some regular X-Molt Joker. Plasma better than blue? I mean, honestly, probably. Because like we're starting to get to the point where our 2-pair level is gonna get more and more, is gonna eclipse our blue Joker value more and more. See, here's the thing though, everything that is in my lineup right now has the hindered sticker though. So if I sell blue Joker, he's staying there. If I sell, I wouldn't sell Joke Book, but if I sell Joke Book, he's staying there. If I sell Buckshot, he's staying there. So the only thing that I could exchange for the village right now is Pidgeot, which would eat all of my plus molt, or the mines. And I don't know how good the mines are, so I don't want to exchange them. The death card for the blue seal, I think, is probably worth the Dawnstone would be 24 bucks, so I guess I should get rid of the cash drop over the Dawnstone, but I would definitely pay 15 bucks for another blue seal gold card. So I'm gonna do that. Mines will be very good, surely. I think I get what mines do. I think I get what they do as well. But what's worrying... Okay, I'm gonna death this just to get the cracker out of my deck. What's worrying me about the mines is that I feel like it's a one-time use effect, and I feel like that's not going to matter whatsoever, but we'll see. Okay, 2 blue seal procs here, about to go crazy. Probably another planet card is worth that amount of money to me. Ship it. ×7 joke book is insane. Heck yeah, winning. It's chips until win, so it'll save up. Oh, yeah. Oh, true. Okay. Oh, I get what it... Yeah, okay. That's what I figured it did, but now everything's falling into place. So this is a ×3, and it spends the ×3 until you win while it's saved. Okay, that's actually pretty damn good then. Let's pop the Uranus. We can take this, but obviously I'm not using it. I'm just going to take it to block. Glumbus. We have 3 lucky cards. That shit's not happening. But W cameo. Glumbus the goat for real. Hungman. Probably we just get rid of 3s. And now we have slightly more consistent 2-pair. Let's go next. The Stone. Plus 1x base score for every $10 held. Okay, I was going to say we might be spending the mines, but that's honestly not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Probably we're not spending the mines here. Probably we're just playing more than one hand. Plus 1 mine. We get a blue seal, so let me sell this guy. Ship it. Streamer, remember the crackers are bait. I just took it to Tarot Block. I'm definitely not using crackers at this point. Okay, we have 2 2s. We have 3 5s, 1 7. Probably discarding you. 1 ace. 2 copies. We have 2 2s. We have all 3 copies of those. So probably this is the discard. Okay. This should win, so now I'm going to discard for our other blue seal. The Lucky Queen there is probably the better thing to play. We get the other blue seal, so I can sell you. This has got to win. Oh! Okay. We're fine. God, that could have been catastrophic. Holy shit. That could... Okay, -2 blue seals worth of value, which sucks, but that could have been way worse. So that's okay. Yo, chat, we or dagger? Definitely we. 15 bucks. Perishable steel jonkler? That's not it. Lamination. Consumables and booster packs may appear with additions. Yeah, we can take that. That's just one-time use, like big mult. Notably, I know we've gotten here once before. On Ante 8 on Diamond Stake specifically, you just fight another regular boss, and then Ante 10 is where your finisher is. You don't get like back-to-back finishers. Do we ever pre-sell Buckshot to find a better Joker? I don't think we need to right now. I think at the point where our like scoring is that bad, probably we could. But right now, probably we're chilling. Also, now that I'm thinking of it, dude, a Mega Stone here would be fire for Pidgeot. Pidgeot giving X-Molt on trigger as opposed to... Or giving, like, huge X-Molt as opposed to plus Molt would actually be pretty sick here. Not pre-selling means if you see something good you can't take. I mean, I guess. This lineup should win, maybe. I feel like this lineup is poised to win pretty handily. Especially with the mines. I feel like this lineup is fine. What's our deck looking like? 4 copies of everything except for our blue seal rank. So I'm hesitant to take a death card here just because that could maybe screw up some 2-pair likelihoods. So I'd probably just take an Empress there. And then I'll Lust here. Take a reroll. Mercury card. Probably I'd take an upgrade. Another reroll. That was a bad reroll, but we have a Dusk Stone that we could rip. Probably I don't need it. Gains times 0.1 molt per discard and loses times 0.1 molt per hand played. That's kind of cheeks. That's kind of cheeks. When is this ever good? I guess on like straights builds. Okay. This is an insane multiplayer Joker. I guess insane is kind of disingenuous, but interesting at the very least. Probably I can enhance some jacks. We get steel jacks. Okay. Ship the 2-pair. Joke book at times 8.5 is crazy. I can search for blue seals. Tragic. Ship it. Probably isn't unless you waste mines. Can you skip Ante 10 even? Like there's definitely a chance. +5 chips if a steel card is held in hand. This is interesting. Probably don't need the high card level. Gives chips and molt of last hand type played. Is this... I mean, this is just better blue Joker, right? At this point, I can't take it, obviously, because of the hindered, but this is just better blue Joker, right? I mean, blue Joker's a times 1.5. Honestly, we could probably pre-sell the blue Joker for something in these next couple of shops, because he's only going to get worse. He's not even a times 1.5, actually, because he's only a times 1.5 at full deck value. Probably I'm going to pre-sell him. We have so much econ that we could probably find something impactful. Let's energize the... God damn it. I wanted to energize you! Why'd he energize the blue Joker? What? This guy's literally colorless. Hello? That's so cringe, man. Okay. Foil Mercury card's kind of funny. Let's pop the Uranus. Go next. Gonna make some more mines. Let's play the lower 2 pairs so that I can sift for blue seals. Hello, F. Welcome in. Okay, the blue Joker dies. Larvitar. Glitter is kind of good. Rental is kind of not. Do we care about the rental, though? Do we care about what this does? Played hand is a full house. Is this just all full house shit? This wants me to play full houses, so probably we don't care about that. But maybe the glitter enhancement is good enough. It's a times 1.3 to chips. I mean, it's just a straight times 1.3. It's not bad. Probably we can do better, but it's not horrible. Pick up a lake. Bro really sifted well? Yeah, true. What can you do, man? Probably Dawnstone so that I can reroll for better X-Molt. Yeah, we can't take either of these, can we? It's fine. Mousetrap is so funny. De window is the first time in like 6 years that we haven't top decked a 2-pair. Kind of annoying, but what can you do? Okay, hold up. Maybe it's going to be a bit more than annoying. Yeah, I'm just going to play a blue seal. I'm not fucking with that. I'm not fucking with that. Getting greedy at ante-8 is how we die. Just going to play a blue seal and hope that we don't have to play the other one. What does Lake do? If we get another consumable, we can essentially combine the two, and then it essentially exchanges a consumable slot for a Joker slot. Because the combined version sits in your consumable slot, but it gives you +1 Joker slot, which is kind of broken. Take the Crystal Ball voucher. Your plus mult, your utility. It's our boss. Vampiric. Removes enhancements from all scored cards restored when defeated. Yeah, I don't give one fuck about that. That's completely fine. This seems balanced. Each pair held in hand gives $1. That's kind of sick. We could take the Natu. It's just perishable. Can take 2 here, so probably I take you, sell you, and then take the Natu for just better planet card scaling. Take the Pocket Pack. Foil Dawnstone, sure. That Joker has so many bugs with it when you use retriggers or copies. I've fixed them all now. Good shit, good shit. Burb build? Yeah, Burb build is doing well. Once again, just a better blue Joker, but probably we can do even better still. This is still not bad, though. Like, this is a ×2 Joker, if I'm understanding it correctly. If this is the base hand value that it gives you, then this is shite, but I'm assuming that's not what it is. This is a times... It's a ×2 and a plus mult ×2, just not like an overall ×2, but if it gives me that many chips, that's still a ×2. What is anti-10 scaling? Anti-10 is... What's the finisher, boss? I think it's like 3 points... I made a talking point about Vessel recently, and I think Vessel ends up being 13.2 mil. So what would base blind be? It would be 4 and some change, right? 4.4 mil is what we're looking at for anti-10 final boss. So maybe a ×2 gets us there. Probably we can find something better. Would Vessel kill us? I think with mines, no, but we would have to full skip, probably. Turn Focus Shock viewers into Jokers. I thought it was 2.2 mil. Is it? No, I think it's 4. I think 2.2 is the base stake, right? Unless there's even faster scaling. No, I think 2.2 is white stake, and then 4.4 is like gold stake, right? Check blinds. Well, I can check the blinds, but this is only anti-9. I'm just gonna look it up. I think it's 4.4 mil on gold stake. Balatro blind scaling. Blinds and antes. Give me Balatro wiki and not Balatro fandom. There we go. Blinds and antes. Anti-10. Oh, it is 2.2. No, 2.2 is base. Okay, so you are right, but 2.2 is base, which means finisher boss would be 4.4. Unless it's Vessel, where it's 13.2. That's what I said? Yeah. Okay. Check the blinds in the settings. Wait, that's a thing you can do? Oh, that is a thing you can do. Wait, I forgot about that completely. It's not in... Where is it, though? Is it collection? Blinds. Yeah! Okay, well, I could have just looked here. I completely forgot that was even a thing. Okay. I think Ghost Sprint's okay. Potentially, if we don't like how much we're scoring, we could get out of Buckshot. Well, this is a ×2. I feel like ×2. Okay, so this does work intuitively how I thought it would be. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's just a ×2 then, which is pretty good. Gains ×0.1 mult for every $1 of sell value when selling other jokers. This with the presence of scattering is just so ass. This instantly goes to a ×2 if we sell the legendary, but the legendary is worth far more to me than just a one-time ×2. Heracross could also be a ×2, but it's perishable, so I don't care. Go next. I can ship the 2 pair. Alright, what am I scoring on a hand? I need to be scoring a mill to beat base finisher boss, but there's a little bit of leeway there because of the mines. So right now I'm not scoring out of anti-10 finisher, which is admittedly a little bit of a problem. Mine probably bails you out of Vessel. It's what I'm thinking, but I'm not certain. I would assume, though. Talisman Trance, probably Trance on the blue, or on the steel card. Trance on the blue seal, Smash Like. Take a Dawnstone, we get a chip tag. Take Justice to block. Fire Energy doesn't matter. Chalkboard. Chalkboard's probably not happening. Licky Tongue is kind of funny. Turntable's ass. A Reap. It's pretty bad for the build. And it's like way too late for that. Vamp. Kind of the same thing. Let's just go next. What was that skip tag? Hello? Shiny tag. That might actually be a tag worth skipping for in high stakes, because I think once you have a shiny Joker in your lineup, it retains the +1 booster. I'm pretty sure, like, if you sell the shiny Joker, you still get the +1 booster pack slot. So as much as I hate skipping for enhanced Jokers, that might actually be pretty good in high stakes. I have a better idea. Someone should make Focus Shock viewers as playing cards in Balatro. It'd be a little bit silly. Choose an extra card from booster packs. This is interesting. Excuse me, but we're definitely like not taking it here, right? What are the mods? If you want to hop over to my Twitch channel, there's a command where you can see all of the mods, because there are a decent few of them, but they're pretty much just all like vanilla power level content mods. Twitch is in the description. These are all terrible. Vampiric strips enhancements, but it gives them back apparently, so we should be fine. We're just not going to get like lucky procs or anything like that, but like who cares? We got like what, 720,000 last time, so okay. We got 1.6 mil. I guess Buckshot is like, I guess Buckshot has just been sleeping. Replay Dart Monkey Blade Shooter. Grabber's kind of free. I'm shocking it. Oh, Jenny, I'm shocking it. Hello. Welcome in, Mitch. Huh? Grab the $9 Lust. Buffoon Pack. Probably nothing. Kadabra Lusty. We skip. Reroll. Spirit Box is a ×2. Probably not selling Buckshot at this point. Crimson. I feel like we can probably beat Crimson with 5 hands. I think we just full skip. What are we skipping for? Voucher tag and handy tag. I think we just full skip. The only thing that we like super duper care about Crimson hitting is Joke Book, right? But with 5 hands, we're probably chilling. Okay, even that I think is like completely fine. If I can draw the 2 pair, that is. But probably we're fine. I'm on my way into work, bro. Like, what the fuck? Bro, what? Can you not sell Pidgeot at far left, or am I dingy? Dingy? I don't know. We probably, yeah, no, we definitely could. I guess we could have taken the times two. It doesn't matter. Is Pidgeot? No, Pidgeot is probably worse than a ×2 right now. That's fine. Streamer lock in. We're chilling. I'm locked. I'm locked. It's fine, chat. It's fine. Let's make some glass. Ship it. Big steel. Okay, yeah, we should be fine. That's fine. The problem here is just going to be playing 2 pairs into Jokebook. Because if we whiff a 2-pair, we're fucked. But other than that, we should be free to win. Holy shit, those chips are doing a lot of work. Okay, Pidgeot's probably the best hit. What am I cycling here? 2 5s, 2 9s, 1 Jack, 3 aces. Cycling the Jack, then. I think as long as I can continue to draw the 2-pair, we're fine. I just need to draw 2 more 2-pairs and we're chilling. Supermine's disabled, final hand. Well, that's impossible now, so we're chilling. That's the best hit, yeah. 1 2. What are the 1 copies in our hand? We have 1 2, 1 6. Because we want to min-max the shit out of our 2-pair draws, right? And then for 2 draws, we have 5, 9, 10, king. So we could go 9, 10, king and keep the lucky card. Probably it doesn't matter. Okay. Ship it. And then we just need to not whiff this last 2-pair. Okay. We should be fine. Huge. The mines come in clutch. The diamond stake dub. By the time the bet ends, I will have naturally made back what I gambled. Yay, rug pull. Huge rug pull. Good shit, chat. Good shit with the rug pull. Your skills have evolved. Thanks, Jimbo, you ass. Laughed at me for the past, like, 6 runs. What a bum. All right. W prediction. You should just blow all the mines on the next blind because it's funny. That's assuming that I can even get through the next blind playing 2 pairs. All right. W run. Believers getting the payout of the century. Please don't ban me for streaking through chat. Chaotic with the 3-stream streak. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You don't need to win. That's fair, I guess. That's normal around these parts. It is pretty normal around these parts. I'll give you all that. Yeah, I'll go endless with it. Why not? Probably we're not getting even remotely close to beating this. We can probably beat this small blind, and that's literally it. Maybe with the mines we can beat this boss. Let's try and beat this boss. Why not? I'll take both vouchers. Take the telescoped Uranus. Skip action. Prevents death if chips scored are at least 50% of required chips, and destroy all cards held in hand self-destructs. Well, I mean, that's just funny, no? Now I'm gonna get a Mega Stone. All my shit's hindered. Damn it! Oh, wait, I can save it. Let's go. Wait, give me per KO, and then I can copy Master Balls. Huge. 5-head, 5-head, 5-head. Nope on the Moonstone. That's so pog. Free Mr. Bones and deck fixing, sign me up. Yeah, for real, bro. Okay, we whiff the 2-pair out the gate. That doesn't bode well. I can ship the 2-pair. Yeah, making 2 mil on a hand. Surely that means I'm close to beating the boss, right? Toss the 7, toss the 10, and then just go like this, I guess. There's the 9s and the aces. Actually, let's just do this. 0 queens. What happened to all my queens? What the hell? Did I just ship them? No, I shipped them. I'm an idiot. Don't crash Joke Book. Nah, we're chilling. Joke Book is okay. Joke Book might be getting crashed. What the hell is happening with these top decks? Toss you, and then we have 2-2, 3-2. It's probably a toss you. We're so cooked, man. There's actually no shot that I draw another 2-pair after this. 1, 2, 1, 3, 0. Huge. There's actually no shot that we don't crash Joke Book before we die. Yep, we're fucked. Tragic, tragic, tragic. Should have had a death card, man. All right. 07 to the times 13. That's crazy. I would sell this and pop the Master Ball, but it's hindered, so I don't know. Probably we don't get out of this blind, even with all the mines saved up. We get out with the mines? Oh, we're chilling. Okay, turns out mines are kind of broken. If final hand is 2-pair, we might win. Yeah, apparently mines are like kind of gross, huh? Times 2 mult gives double X mult if played hand contains a scoring non-bonus card and a scoring bonus card. Yep, that shit's not happening. All consumables and booster packs will appear with an addition. All right, let's grab you. How many mods is this? It's a couple. Will you be ending stream soon? I got here a bit late. Yeah, probably after we die, I will be ending stream. I'm sorry you got here late, but I appreciate you being here. Welcome in. Foil Uranus, let's go. Welcome in, Unseen. It's our boss. Not that it matters, because we die either way. Playing a 2-pair discards all cards in hand. Okay, so even if we could somehow beat this boss, we actually just lose. We go down to 0 cards in our deck before we are able to score out. So that's cool. We'll take the boost and then full skip. Man, I'm not sure there could even have been a worse Joker that we could have gotten. Or worse boss. My fault. I mean, 2 times 3s is not saving us, so I might as well just crack the Master Ball. Wow, it's so cool, man. Yippee! That's helping me so much. Times 3 molt every 3 hands played. Wait, we're saved. Let's go. Bunch of skip tags. Wait, we're chilling, chat. Chat, we're not even worried. We're not even worried. My deck's just gonna run out before I die to, like, not running out of hands. Oh, this is so bad. We as a Joker, not a playing card, huh? No reroll boss, SMH? No, because this is... Okay, first off, it's not like we could beat the boss anyway, but second off, if we're gonna die, this is funny. Oh, damn, the times 3 didn't work, chat. Okay, maybe... Oh, no, we can't do it again. Man... Oh, I should have used the boost. Chat, no, I should have used the boost, man. I could have won. I could have used the boost. That would have been a times 6 with deadly precision. Aww. Aww, man. It was so close. Oops, I misclicked. Oops, I did it again. Alright. Not too bad. That's a pretty good diamond stake high score to beat. 102 mil. Who would win times 6 with Deadly or times 729 with Supermines? I don't know. The times 6 with Deadly is, you know, it's an uncommon Joker that gives you times 3. I've heard those are pretty good. I watched a tier list the other night by this this one streamer, and there were a lot of times 3 uncommons that made it into S tier. So like I think it'd be pretty good. Times 6 with an uncommon with the consumable. I'm just saying, chat. All right, decent run. Needed to be carried by a legendary in order to win, but that's okay. I've heard of them. There's one called Pot, right? Huh? How is Moltres in the same category as Yo Rick? Dude, triple burnt Joker in 1 Joker slot is definitely in the same category as Yo Rick. Like, I clowned on him in this run because we were anti-12. It wouldn't have done shit, but dude. 9 planet levels every anti. Hello? That is absolutely in the same class as Yo Rick. That's insane. Okay. Anyway. Regardless. All right. That was a fun last run. I enjoyed that. All right, let's see. Anybody streaming? Probably Sizak, if I had to guess. No, Sizak's actually not streaming. What? That is crazy. Can't even remember the last time Sizak wasn't streamed. Oh, wait. Maybe Sizak... Robin, who's the streamer that we rated last time, has 61 viewers. So maybe Sizak rated them. Or maybe third SP. Chat, who are we rating? We should raid Robin again. Robin was funny. Got here too late. Rip. Sag. Good night, Unseen. Thank you for pulling up. And thank you, Crimson Bunny, as well on YouTube for pulling up. Chat, let's raid Robin. Robin was funny when we raided them. Their title says I have to eat a card every time I reset in Jokerless. Hello? Oh god, they're playing 2 pairs. Oh my god, they're playing 2 pairs on Jokerless. They are going to be eating an entire deck. Oh no. Oh, they're edible playing cards. Lame. What a loser. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna do the raid with just V. Huge. Okay. We're gonna raid Robin. They are running Jokerless, so be sure to flex the fact that I've never lost in Jokerless for me. That'd be great. Anyway, appreciate y'all for being here for the modded Monday. Let me know in like the Discord or maybe in the YouTube comments when the video comes out in a week, if we like the high stakes modded Monday over regular modded Monday. I had a lot more fun with this than I had with the regular modded Monday, so I think this was a pretty successful venture. Tomorrow we will be... Oh, I gotta talk about this. I was gonna talk about it earlier in the stream, and then I just completely forgot. So in the like 30 seconds before we raid, I gotta say this. Wednesday will probably be multiplayer, like I said. Tomorrow we'll figure something out, probably gold stake streaking. Clover Pit is supposed to drop at the end of the week, so probably, I think it drops Friday. So probably Thursday is going to be a split Balatro Clover Pit day. We'll play Balatro maybe like 1 or 2 gold stake games, and then we'll rotate over to Clover Pit. We'll get, you know, reintroduced and relaxed with the Clover Pit mechanics. Just give myself a little refresher. And then Clover Pit full drops, I believe, on Friday. So Friday, expect no Balatro. It'll be the first non-Balatro stream in a while. We'll be playing Clover Pit the entire night because I do want to check out the full Clover Pit drop. Anyway, chat. Love you guys. Stay safe. Sleep well. And have a good one. See you tomorrow. Go show Robin some love. Love y'all. Peace.